paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot and the goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
Life's stressful. I was just, I was really doing my chest. Everything's just furry. And I'm like, all right, tired of this. So I get in the shower. I'm shaving. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to shave the balls and everything. I'm going hard. So I get everything down to a slick. I even go against the grain.
Oh my God!
Just on some parts to get it like baby.
That hurts a little
It
bit.
sucks. Yeah. It got
Yeah.
Let me out. Let me out of here. Get me the hell out of here.
This girl, I used to hook up with her. Well, anyways, we kind of fell out of touch. She's a little weird anyway. And I had these two girls lined up. But both girls canceled on me. So she shows up and she has gained like 80 pounds.
She gets up and you're like, here, put the Spider-Man mask on. I've always had a real kink for this.
I love Spider-Man. Yeah, you take it, Spider-Man. See, and they already doing it to me right now in the chat. I see it. Where is it at? Look, it's in Enrico. It says, you like swamp. No, that's not what I'm saying, you motherfucker. I'm saying a little. That would be in Vegas right now getting shot on by like 9 dudes. Here's like, for like $2,000, bro. Let's go.
Let's do it.
You gonna on me? What the fuck is going on?
I'd be going crazy. I'd have an OnlyFans because your boy wants a Ferrari. I don't know how I get it. Boys, I got to be completely honest with y'all. I'm tired.
Samesies, my friend.
This is the second monster in a row. And I'm like, please, God, pep me up. I need some pep. Jesus, why? I've been on shows. People keep asking me to do things, and then I do it because I'm stupid.
Oh, there's Cody being, look, I'm so popular.
No.
Everybody wants me on everything. I'm so cool.
Cecil's like, could you come on my show? I'm like, yeah. And Drinker's like, come on my show. And I'm like, yeah. And then I did my show, and then I did Chrissy's show, all in like a 2-day period. And I'm like,
I love Chrissy.
man,
I love
I want to just sit there naked on the couch.
That's the best move.
Yeah.
Naked on the couch. Like that's literally if I was people talk about how if they won the lottery, they're like, yeah, I would have to work though, or I'd get bored. Hell no. I have so many things that I could be doing. If I won the lottery, there are so many things I could fill my day with. I would literally never get bored. And none of those things would be work. I'm telling you what the fuck now.
I would just race. I would just be like, all right, I have $18 million. I'm just going to schedule like the entire next year in racing and race every other weekend and just fly first class and then get a different hooker in every damn area I go to.
Yeah, just schedule a hooker for each hotel room that you stay in. A nice fancy hotel room with a nice high-end hooker. That sounds so fun.
Yeah, that's literally the life. And see, you're still making progress. You're still bettering yourself by doing all these things. You're not just sitting there. I don't respect people that would have $100 million and then they just lay on their couch and run away.
No, I'd be working out. I'd be fucking playing music. I'd be playing video games. I'd be reading books. I'd be hiking. I'd be finding cool places to travel to. Like there are so many things that I could be doing.
Yeah.
I'd fucking maybe even go back to school to learn a couple things. Maybe I know, do some learning.
I'd be emptying my balls for sure. Speaking of emptying our balls, we're already almost halfway to Naked Snake. And it's because of these insane red boys. Let me pull up the car because I have names on the next car.
It's amazing, you guys. Amazing.
These red boys. There's a $200 super chat before the show even started, which is easily the biggest super chat I've ever had pre-show in my entire fucking career. And it's from Marion Holtzman, a $200 super chat.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's amazing.
Isn't that insane? Says, let's do this before I go to sleep. I need you to do my name on the car next time instead of Marion Holtzman. To Marion. Oh, did I? Oops, I left it.
Did you done fuck it up there, Cody? Did you fuck up her name? And Marion, this sweet woman is like, you fucked up my name. Here's another $200. Did you do it right this time, maybe?
Dude, I must have been smashed as hell in that night. I must have been drunker in hell. Yeah, look, there you go. Mary. Oh my God, I almost did it again. Holy shit. Oh, that's crazy. All right.
Don't you caps lock her name.
Yes, I have you on there for real this time and not the bad way. There you go, Marion. Thank you. I love you so much. A $200 super chat to start the show off. Insane support from Marion Holtzman. By the way, we're going to be talking about some spicy shit today. We're talking about Zendaya being mid, and I've thought about this forever. You know?
You really thought about it. You know what's really funny? I actually had that thought, and I don't often like think about this with women really in general because I just find so many of them so beautiful legitimately. But I was watching her because I watched Doom Part 2 recently, and I was watching and I was like, you know,
she sucks.
She's not ugly at all.
She looks like she's, I don't know, like she got old, but she's not old. It's weird. What happened?
I don't think she looks old. I
got old.
I don't know. When you put her up against like someone like
anyone else,
like anyone else. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like who's the next the big it girl. What's the blonde girl with the boobs everyone likes? What's her name?
Sweeney.
Yeah. We put up against someone like that. It's like
it's over. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like that's not even. There's no comparison. When she gets dolled up for the awards, though, she looks great. Like I think because she's really thin and like kind of seems tall and svelte, she looks fantastic in fucking dresses and clothes. So when you put some makeup on her, she looks really, really beautiful.
Yeah.
But then when you see her just like normally in regular clothes, like with no makeup on, like very plain. It's interesting.
Yeah, like terrible. So, dude, I know girls, all right? And I've had girls hang out with me. They shower, they fucking put some sweats on, and they lay on the couch, and they still look cute. They have little button nose and blue eyes, and they have like nice fair skin, and they're just cute girls without makeup on. If you look like a little goblin, like I ain't about that life. You know, and people they prop her up thinking she is a god, like a goddess. And I'm like, dude, she's not at all. Like, yes, I think almost any woman, you can improve all Gorlock.
Gorlock just needs to lose some weight, really. And
Gorlock will put selfies on with the most overdone makeup possible and look better than with Gorlock without the makeup, right? Gorlock without the makeup looks like a fucking Butterbean, the boxer, right?
Like a dude because she's a dude?
Correct. So Zendaya, I mean, look at me. I'll pull up a picture of me real quick and I'll see how much I improve. Marion, I love you. I appreciate you. Big swift kiss for the $200 super chat to start the damn show off. Will we break the naked snake, naked Zia goal in record time today? Get on it, doggone it. Thank you, Marion. Steve Chino. I agree. Zendaya's mid. Jonah Ortega is A1, and yet another stream of disappointment of having Zia on instead. Jonah Ortega.
Steve Chino hates me. He's like, "What the fuck is this blonde girl doing here?"
If
I'm upset. Okay, I'm real upset.
If let's just go ahead for the full trifecta of demonetization, but if I think what really depends. So Jenna Ortega is interesting. So Jenna Ortega, if she's it really depends on something, and not all women are like this. If Jenna Ortega has a really nice any like McDouble menu like vagina, I think she's up there. But if that shit looks like somebody sneezed and then it just stayed out, I don't know. You know, she has to have the whole shebang. I feel like the only acceptable women that have like dangle vaginas are like white women that are like like just pretty and
okay,
white.
all right,
you
that's
know?
an interesting one. If you're white, you can have a dangle vagina, but otherwise, absolutely.
If you're white.
It's kind of racist.
If you're white, it can dangle a little. But if you're anything else, no, you better suck that shit up inside. No, I don't know. It's something I can't. It's something about biology. Anyways, Steve, I love you. Veteran Biker says these chicks think it's OnlyFans. These chicks think it's OnlyFans. Yep, that's for sure. Especially Zia.
I know they sure do.
Do you have
it's OnlyFans all over?
Do you have your new boobs on OnlyFans yet?
Not yet.
When are you gonna put them on there?
As soon as I feel like they look pretty enough. I don't know.
Okay, I was waiting to Google like image search. I got the back ways, all right. I don't pay. I know the back way. Oh yeah, and also I'll just ask.
I was gonna say I just said like what?
Yeah, I get the freebies. I get the
You don't have to do that.
Thank you, Veteran Biker. K to the Swiss, $5. Love you, dude. Appreciate you for always supporting your boy. You're the man. Don't forget the other red boy, Billy Hatcher. A big old fat ass red boy says, "Look at this man right here. Look at this tiny man." I don't actually know if he's tiny. I feel like I remember him being shorter than me, but I don't remember. Thank you, Billy. It says, will you be doing the Red Boys at Talladega or save them for the race after? Sucks. Oh, Ricky bent the knee and the idiots. Oh, we're gonna go over that too, Billy. Fucking goddamn. Old Ricky Berwick bent the knee. It's pretty sad. So
wait, what happened?
Oh, I'll show you, bro.
Oh no, I'm like.
It's sad.
Scared. Is it bad?
It's so sad. Anyways, Billy Hatcher says he says I'm a bit short.
I'm a bit short.
I feel like I remember. So will the Red Boys be at Talladega? I don't think so. And the reason I say that is because the wrap is supposed to it's going to have the tiered names for the Cyberfrog wrap on it. So I don't think so. But I'll know closer to the date because I can do it all the way up until a week out. But if not, it'll just be at the next track. So, and the races after Talladega are immediate. The schedule picks up like full time right after Talladega. It just doesn't stop until October. These first 2 months are really separated. It's like Daytona, and then there's 3 weeks, then Phoenix, and then a month, and then Talladega. Except I'm racing all the East races tentatively, so that's like every other week as well. So it's gonna get really crazy, really fast. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate you, man, for your big old fat ass red boy. You were on here. Where you at, Billy Hatchet? No. Yep, that's you. You're on here. All right, cool. ×2, son. But anyway, so Billy Berwick, my boy, I love this man. He bent the knee, and I don't really know why he bent the knee. He did apologize in a funny way, which is kind of shitting on people, but that doesn't really matter, you know. Thank you, Billy. Renee says, will you have Arona Kodal on the show? Monday, I think. Yes. I think Monday. Slosher, thank you, Renee, for your goal, boy. I appreciate you, baby. Slosher says the true white privilege. Cody will accept your change. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard. I can't explain it. Now, granted, I guess I've never really every Asian girl I've ever been with, it's just like this like nice little put together thing. I think it's just genetics. You know?
Yeah,
Something about white women. I don't know. Thank you, Slosher. Appreciate you, Slosher, for your goal, boy. Let us pull up Ricky Berwick. So let's get the show started off with talking about Ricky Berwick and talking about the trans conspiracy in Dead by Daylight. So Dead by Daylight added a new character called the Unknown. I think it's called the Unknown. I might be getting the the Willy Wonka experience fucking confused. But they have a new character in the game, and it's called the Unknown, and I'll show it to you right now. So here's the is it the Unknown? Yes, the Unknown. So Dead by Daylight has a character named the Unknown, which they just added, and it looks like this right here. Okay. Okay. So this character, this scary thing, the voice actor for this spooky looking thing was a trans woman.
Okay.
What does that have to do with anything? I don't know. So anyways, so this is initially what happened. Let me find the actual picture of the very first picture that was released of it. So the Unknown wears the clothes of the victims that it kills. That's
Okay.
one. So as you can guess, there's like a girl with a crop top on and like some other shit. Where the hell? This was so easy to find the other day, and now it's impossible to find. God, you'd think I'd be better prepared, but I'm just not at all. God, it's such a cool, like, let me just type in Ricky Bird. It's such a cool, like monster too. It's freaking weird and spooky as hell looking. All right, here it is. So it was like, it's like this character, right?
That's funny.
This character called the Unknown, and it wears the clothes and like the hair of the people it kills.
That's funny.
In the first screenshot that was shared, it's wearing like a little crop top and like some like a little like a skirt, and it's voiced by a trans woman, and it like its neck is all contorted. So all these trans people were like, "Oh!" They freaked the fuck out immediately. Why did they freak out, Zia? They freaked out because they're like, "Wow, you specifically made a trans character because it's wearing like women's clothes, even though it wears the clothes of any victim it kills." It's like you intentionally made a trans character, and it has like, it looks like its neck's been like snapped from hanging itself, because that's what trans people do, is kill themselves. And and that's the conspiracy. So it actually
really reaching.
They reached really hard, but there was no other evidence to go by at the time. So Ricky Berwick, in his masterful ways, tweeted this out. And it went so fucking viral.
It's really funny.
It is funny because it's like your profile pic. Oh, I'm a cute little anime girl. And in real life, you're just fucked.
Oh, dude, I've seen some like crazy like pics versus real life where I'm like, what the fuck did you? I don't even recognize the person in their pictures.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And everybody is intentionally. And since it's so popular right now, everybody has learned that this is bullshit. You know, it's not transphobia. The character is not transphobia. It's
just a character. And they, first of all, they gave a fucking job to a trans voice actor.
Yep.
So how about you just shut the fuck up, and like maybe they decided that's the best person for the job, which is great, right? Isn't that the whole fucking point of it?
You would think.
Is that they get the best person for the job, whether they're trans, not trans, gay, not gay, whatever the fuck, black, white, who cares? So they gave this person a job, and now they're mad about it. Now they're fucking pissed off about the character because they made some spooky character that changes clothes. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I hate everyone.
Yeah, I agree. Well, if you look into ESG rankings, for example, you know, for banks to approve certain studio projects, when it comes to trans characters, gay characters, or disabled characters, you are not allowed to paint them in a negative light. Like it's against the ESG rules.
Because they're trans, they can't be bad people? Like, I don't.
Yeah, no, yeah, I agree.
That works.
Even though that's some of them get hit for child reasons a lot, but that's neither here nor there. But the thing is, you're not allowed to put them in a negative light. So Ricky Berwick, obviously, after all's been said and done, we know that the character just looks like that, and it actually has nothing to do with trans people. But trans people are hypersensitive. I guess Haunting of Hill House was really hard for them to watch because the that lady was a character.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe just don't do it. Don't do it. If you see a noose, don't do it. Anyways, so Ricky deletes his tweet because he's kind of a bitch, and I don't know why he did it, to be fair, but he did.
He doesn't need to. He should not have.
He should not have. He should have. He bent the knee, but then
you know who wouldn't have deleted it?
Me.
Yeah, no, you would have just lost your fucking account. No, our boy. Oh my God, why is his name completely escaping me? Donovan, right?
Oh,
yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah,
our boy Donovan would not have deleted it.
Oh my God,
apologized.
It was so sad. But yeah, here we go. Here we're gonna play this. This is his apology. His apology.
Honestly, Ricky, how did you not see the trans flag on the hair?
I honestly didn't know that.
Well, you should probably delete it.
Well, it's a little too late to delete it.
Why?
If I delete it, then I would have to apologize. And then people will say, oh, he's guilty. He's backpedaling. Bro, that's not going to be me.
Well, people think you're transphobic now.
I wasn't trying to be transphobic. You know this. I love everybody.
Yeah, except for bitches.
Okay, except for bitches.
Yeah, they belong on the street.
Yeah, bitches suck.
You should delete it.
Right, I'm not deleting it.
Take it from experience, Ricky. Delete it.
I'm not deleting it. It's only going to make things worse.
It's already worse.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No.
Delete it.
I'm not deleting it.
It's gonna make things better.
It won't make everything better.
Do it, transphobe.
God damn it. There.
Dude, it took me till right now to realize he wasn't lying on his stomach.
He's fucked up. All right. Why?
I realized that, but
it
it took me till right now to realize. Like I know who he is, but for some reason I was like, oh, he's lying on his stomach, and then I was like, wait, no, that's not what's happening.
His body is shaped like a pretzel. God damn, Zia. All right.
Say you're sorry.
I'm not going to say I'm sorry.
You gotta say you're sorry, Ricky.
I'm not going to say I'm sorry.
Transphobe! Transphobe! Transphobe!
I'm
Transphobe!
sorry, okay? I'm never posting images again.
Oh my God.
Do you
Yeah.
think that was a real apology?
Yeah. I think it was his own way of apologizing. If it was me, I'd have kept that shit up so hard.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because look, dude, you got to be able to be criticized. If you're not able to be criticized, then you are a preferred people. You are a protected people. There's nothing that will come good, especially not over the course of decades. Nothing comes good out of arbitrarily putting you in a protected class, because eventually that pendulum will swing back really hard, and it can get real fucked up. So what you should do is allow people to criticize you and laugh shit off and just be an adult about things, and then nothing matters and no one cares. But these people are so hypersensitive that they're putting themselves in a box, and they're making it way, way worse. For example, in 10 years, 5 years, in just 5 years, in 2029, if we continue to go down this route, 98% of normal people in rural America will fucking detest these people. They'll hate them. And they'll see somebody on the street that's hurting no one, that is not being mean to anybody, that's not saying anything out of the way, and they will fucking hate them for it because of how these handful of people are acting online and acting.
They're doing the exact opposite of what they're trying to do.
Yeah, you just if you can't be criticized, it's just going to come back on you tenfold. You're repressing it. You're repressing all this criticism until the day it's allowed, and then it's going to go so hard and so fast right on your face. It's going to be so beautiful. Master Lions with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, my man.
Master
I love you. I appreciate you. We're closing in on Neck of Snake. We got another red boy, by the way. Thank you so much.
We did?
Valley Law says, get Michael Bancroft on Lucid Comment. Dude, send me a DM, bro. Thank you, my friend. Real quick, Mudbug on Rumble. Rumble, by the way, Rumble beat YouTube's ass last stream. Almost doubled YouTube last stream.
Wow.
That has never happened ever in
Rumble.
history. And Rumble is now almost half of YouTube already today.
Holy moly.
Rumble will be picking it up. Mudbug, let's give him some love. Oh my God. Mudbug says, howdy, folks. Glad I can finally catch you live. Been a while. I'm glad you're here, Mudbug. I'm putting you on the car. You're on the car, Mudbug.
Hey, Mudbug on the car.
You're back on there. Thank you so
I
much.
like that name, Mudbug.
I do too. It's a good name.
I don't know. It's just so cute. I always think of a mudbug as like adorable.
Yeah. As long as they're circle. It's like
Like a
ladybug.
ladybug.
Bro, I don't know what it is. I have these skylights in my master bedroom so when I wake up at 8 a.m. because the sun's hit me in the damn face, I get up and go to my guest room and go back to sleep. There's these ladybugs that they're all over my skylights. They're just crawling around on them. I don't know why.
That's so cute.
And I'll wake up and like there'll be one on my face, and I think it's a spider or something.
Oh, that's not so cute. But I think ladybug are adorable. There was a ladybug on my shoe the other day. Every time I see one, it just makes me happy, and I feel like it's good luck.
Did you kill him?
No, of course I didn't kill the
okay.
ladybug. What is wrong with you? I try not to even kill spiders. A, because they eat bugs, but B, because like, what's a spider going to do? The only thing that makes me nervous about spiders is if they might be poisonous. I'm not sure which ones are and which ones aren't. Like, we don't really have anything poisonous in Hawaii. So when I moved over here, I was like, what could kill me?
Did you see that movie? What is that movie? It's called Spaceman. It's got Adam Sandler in it. It's like a new Adam Sandler movie.
No, I haven't seen this one yet. Is it good?
Yeah, it's fun. There's like a giant spider It's like a giant interdimensional spider, and it's like kind of cute but terrifying at the same time.
Kind of cute, but
It's
terrifying.
fun. It's fun. Anyways, that was kind of an offshoot. Did you hear Pornhub now is doing ID verifications in Texas?
Are they really?
Yeah. So basically, it's like soft banned in Texas.
Yeah, that's soft band. That's interesting. I'm not necessarily opposed to the idea, but it's tough because a lot of people aren't going to want to do it. They'll get horny enough where they will, though, I guess, right?
Pornhub sucks. I don't understand like the thing about Pornhub. So
I used to pay for Pornhub so I could get premium, but I stopped.
the fuck. Anyways, so Pornhub, I've never used it, and because there's like 6 billion other sites that exist, and they're the same thing except not Pornhub, and I don't really understand the appeal. So I don't really understand why everybody's mad about one website, right? So it says right here, this is the the message you get when you get on Pornhub. It says, as you may know, your elected officials in Texas are requiring us to verify your age before allowing you to access our website. Not only does this impinge on the rights of adults to access protected speech, it fails strict scrutiny by employing the least effective and yet also most restrictive means of accomplishing Texas's state purpose of allegedly protecting minors. While safety and compliance are at the forefront of our mission, providing identification every time you want to visit an adult platform is not an effective solution
Every time.
for protecting users online. And in fact, will put minors and your privacy at
I
risk.
actually kind of agree with them on that. That's a good point.
Okay, so I can see from a very like surface level. Oh, they're just asking for age verification. That's fine. But also, we've existed since 1997 in the internet's kind of current form with porn existing. And now, like, I feel like it's over. Like, who cares?
And look,
like,
it's not going to stop kids or people under 18 from looking at it. It really, really isn't. It's kind of up to you to parent as best you can. And it's just going to be, in the 70s, it was people hiding Playboys in the forest, in the woods. Like, there's always going to be a way. I
remember me and my friends would go over to the girl we like's house. That was also mutual friends with us, and we're peeking in the window trying to see her in the drawers.
Yeah,
we all did it. Like you're gonna do the thing, and to be honest, going to your neighbor's house at 9 p.m. to peek through the window to see her
is much worse. That's
your dad can come out and blow my face off with a shotgun.
Yeah, no.
Why not be in the safety of my own home while I beat my dick? And that's what I did when I was 13. I was on dial up. When I was 13, I was on you're fucking older than me. LimeWire. You remember LimeWire?
I do remember LimeWire and FrostWire. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
My computer would have the hyper AIDS in like a week just because I was downloading something that said it was like a bunch of random numbers and characters .mp4. And I'm like, here we go, bro. Can't wait to see what this shit is.
Someone said in the chat, and I have to agree with that wholeheartedly, is the government shouldn't be policing it's not their job to police your children. It's
100%.
And as they start to get too far into that, it's like, all right, well then what does your government get to tell you what you can and can't do? Does it stop at porn? Where does it stop? Do they start banning unhealthy foods because they're unhealthy? Are we getting rid of fast food? Because look, most of the US is fucking overweight and fat as fuck, but I still don't think you should take away the fast food.
Agreed.
They're doing it.
100%. Yeah. And I remember being in school. I was in school and they were banning everything. All the lunches were getting banned, and they took soda out of school, and we only got like juice. And I'm like in high school, and I'm like, who gives a fuck? Like, I'm going to go home and swig down Pepsis as soon as I get home. What are you fixing? You're not fixing
And also feed kids fucking real food. How about that? Stop feeding them the slop that you feed kids in school. Give them real food.
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense. There's Red Boys hitting my face like at a million miles an hour.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Here we go. Match the Lions. My boy. Camelot and Zia, beautiful, and everyone in chat. Blue Heart Whiskey, Blue Heart Whiskey, Blue Heart Whiskey. Thank you so much. Look at this. Let's hold on. Let me put you on. You're on the car probably already, aren't you, Match the Lions? You are not. Look at you. Master, dude, what has everybody just switched to Red Boys now exclusively? I mean, I'm not complaining, but thank you so much. Jesus Christ.
I know, this is incredible tonight, y'all. Holy
thank
hell.
you. I appreciate you, Master Lions. I love you. You're the GOAT. You're the man. 5 gifted memberships plus $100 damn dollars. You crazy bastard. Look at that. We're already way past halfway to Naked Snake and we just started. We're breaking the records. We're breaking the records. All because Zia's got new boobs, which you can't.
I don't think that's why, but I sure love everyone.
I agree. Thank you, Mashalon, so much. You're the GOAT. Thank you so much, my friend. I don't deserve that shit. I appreciate you. Renee says, same thing going on with OnlyFans. I gave up on the platform and started using Fansly. Wait, so what's the difference? What happened?
OnlyFans started, I think, also asking you for ID verification to sign up for it. I think that might have been a thing for a while. You certainly have to do it to be a creator, which that obviously makes sense.
Yeah.
But just a casual user who's signing up for it, it's kind of ridiculous that they would ask that. Fansly also seems to be, it's just a better, most of my audience is on OnlyFans, so I kind of have to put up with it. But their UI on OnlyFans is just complete and utter garbage. Just garbage.
Yeah. I just still stick to Google. All right. I saw a chick last night. No, it was the night before last. I apologize. I saw a chick the night before last, slick as hell, and I was like, dude, I want to see this chick get ran through. But she didn't have anything public. It was just OnlyFans, and it was like one kind of video of her just standing there, and I'm like, damn. And I go to her OnlyFans, and it's like 148 videos. And it's like, see me shoot scenes with this guy. And I'm like, oh my God. Wow.
Was it
God,
amazing?
please, Jesus. No, I pushed the X, bro, and moved on. I will not give anyone my money. Because as soon as I do that, as soon as I give somebody my money to see their ass cheeks, I have reached a different level of degeneracy. Because for the last 20 something years, I've been going to, YouPorn was one back in the day.
I remember YouPorn.
Red2, Hamster,
X-Hamster. Yeah.
Motherless was goated back in the day. I can't do it. I just feel like it's too much. It's too much. Now, look, I'm not dogging you. Everybody should subscribe to Zia's OnlyFans. See your asshole. Even though she won't send it to me for some reason. But,
Look, here's the thing with that. You have to understand, and it's fine if you don't want to pay for it because some people don't. But if it doesn't get paid for, it doesn't exist. That's kind of the whole thing of it. Yeah. So whether it's you're going to go watch porn where there's ads being placed that's paying for it, it's backed by a huge company that's paying all their actors and actresses, and they're making money by ads and everything else that they're making money on. And you have to look at like OnlyFans creators as independent contractors. And if they're not getting paid for it, why on earth would they do it? So that's kind of the idea behind that, obviously.
100%. Yeah. I mean, dude, I'm all for it. I'm all for the economy for it, like the economy of it. I'm just saying personally, like it feels wrong to just like, because I can pretty much get a nude. I can like text somebody, but hey, send me your ass cheeks, and they will. I mean, I can do it to you. Like, and that's the thing is, you just won't spread them for some reason. I'm like, please spread. Nope, not doing it. I'm like, what the fuck? Jesus, it's just because it's like a little like, discolored. I don't care.
It's not discolored. It's actually beautiful. Thank you very much. I've been told it's very clean and beautiful looking.
I wouldn't know. Renee, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're the man with a plan. I can barely breathe. My allergies be killing me. Which is part of Marion's next Red Boy. It just doesn't stop.
This is crazy, you guys. Holy heck. How many Red Boys in a row is this? This is so many.
This is wild. Yeah, dude. This is crazy, boys. Marion says, I've been watching you touch your nose, stiffing and stuff. Can you explain it to me? Okay, so I have a deviated...
It's the cocaine.
God, I wish. Yeah. Dude,
I love it. You're just like, I wish.
I seriously considered it when I was cutting, like in December.
Did you really? You're there, dude. This made me laugh so hard. I was reading this post and someone was like, can you please give me ways to lose like 30 pounds in 30 days real quick, both legal and illegal? And someone was like, someone commented and they're like, you have to drink lots of water, exercise daily, eat a really, really clean diet. And I cannot stress this enough. Lots and lots of cocaine. And I was just fucking losing it.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I mean. Dudes in my gym, dudes will get cut in like a month. They will go from like fucking like jacked fat to shredded in a month. It's crazy.
It's insane.
And I'm like, how'd you do it? And they when they cut, they just do cocaine. And I'm like, oh my God. But I can't because I rate like in NASCAR, like they do random.
They do drug tests. Yeah.
You can't do it. So, and I would much rather race than do cocaine. So every day of the week. So I'm clean on every single front and I quit drinking, which is sad. But
Cody will just randomly text me and tell me that he's sad that he can't drink. He'll be like, I can't drink right now. I'm really sad. I'm like, what? Because I watched Spirited Away the other night and Cody's like, I wish I could watch that, but I can't drink. And I'm like, why do you need to drink to watch Spirited Away? He's like, I need it to relax when I watch it.
You don't get it. You just
He's
don't
like-
get it.
Yeah, he goes, you wouldn't get it.
Yeah, it's something about it, man. Anyways, thank you, Marion. So I have a deviated septum, and I battle with terrible like seasonal allergies, which are only exacerbated by my deviated septum. And I almost got surgery to completely fill my sinuses.
You should.
But there's so many complications that are involved with it that you carry for the rest of your life that I just didn't do it. And I was able to I was able to regulate a medication like a regimen that kind of fought it off, but it still gets really, really bad in March, April, and May every year. I am inconsolable.
When you do this, does it help?
Yeah, so I can't breathe out of this nostril.
That's so annoying.
So I pull my nose right here, and it opens it up, and I go, it's like breathing for the first time every time. It's great.
Wow.
People are like, "You're on cocaine." I'm like, I'm a fat person. I'm not. That is not how this works.
Dude, people are hilarious online. It makes me laugh. I've done a bunch of podcasts, and one in particular, like all the comments were like, "Oh my god, Zia's doing cocaine. Zia's doing cocaine," because I was sniffing because it was like May. I had fucking allergies, but it's hilarious because it was like every single comment.
Yeah, I would. I mean, if I wasn't racing, I might. I don't know. I might. Thank you, Marion. I love you. I appreciate you. Hopefully that explains it. If not, I get asked it like once per stream, especially during the spring months. I get asked, "What's wrong with your nose?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got DBD something." Thank you, Marion. I love you. Appreciate you. You goated. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me put you on the car again. Boom. Marion.
Make sure it's not caps lock.
It's not caps. It's good.
Okay.
Thank you, Marianne. I fixed it. I did you right. And we are only 350 to Naked Steak already. Holy shit. That's crazy.
Holy, you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Tristan, I'll give you a red boy when you bring back the Why Are We Still Here? Just to suffer the body I've lost. Snake, I love you. Appreciate you. Snake, when it hits, what's up, bitches? If you send a red boy right now, it'll be on there. There you go. I can fix it for you in 1 second.
Love that.
Thank you, Tristan. I love you. I appreciate you for the gold, boy. You are the man. Thank you. Mintrax, in these challenging times, if you ever decide to try cannibalism, I suggest eating vegan since they're grass-fed.
I like that.
No, dude, I don't know. What is it about grass-fed? I don't feel like it matters. Cows are delicious.
Cows are delicious. Look, I don't know. There might be something to be said for like free range, fucking nice grass-fed raised cows with no hormones or antibiotics or any of that shit.
Yeah.
I bet you if you tried it side by side, the meat might be better. I'm talking out of my ass here. I don't actually know, but maybe it would be.
Yeah, I don't know. I've as long as it's a good marbled ribeye cut, I don't think I've ever been like disappointed. And you can't tell me all of them were grass-fed.
Probably not. Yeah.
I don't
Just
think
like a nice good piece of steak is always good.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I agree with that. What were we talking about?
What were we talking about? How did we get here? We're talking about steak now. Where did we start?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. But at any rate, oh, by the way, guys, let me mention this. Thank you, Mintrax. I love you. So, Mintrax, you're goated. Marion, you goated. Master Lions, you goated. Billy Hatch, you goated. Budbug, you goated. That is 5 Red Boys tonight.
Holy moly. And one of them was a $200 one.
Yeah, Marion went
Goodness
hard.
gracious.
She's just too good to me. You're too good to my dumb ass.
Sweet woman.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. So, yeah. Wait. Fuck, what were we talking about again?
What were we? Seriously, what were we talking about?
Say something. Save me from this.
We talked about Ricky. We talked about Zendaya being mid. What did we get into?
Zendaya.
Zendaya.
She's mid as hell. I'm gonna pull her up. We're gonna talk about Zendaya again. We talked about her, but we're gonna talk about her again.
We're gonna talk about her again.
I tend to like be like, here's our subjects, and then I talk about the first subject for like 20 minutes, and then I don't move on to anything else. So why are we still here? Just to suffer. Roadcaster. All right, I'm gonna pull up some Zendaya stuff, but I'm trying to fix for Tristan. I'm trying to put the here it is. Here it is. What is that? Laughter. I would never use that for any reason. So we're gonna remove this. From what the hell is this? Transfer sound to your Roadcaster. Oh my god! Look at that. Why are we still here? There you go, baby. I got you, Tristan. I already got it fixed. Look at that. Fixed. Look at see how easy it was, Tristan? All right.
Look at that.
What was I talking about? Zendaya. So God, you guys are super chatting too fast. I gotta find the Zendaya thing. Hold on. God. Jesus.
Oh, Rene Galarza said it. He super chatted us to tell us we're dum-dums. We were talking about porn and the government power.
We were talking
about Texas. Yeah. But
So,
we can go back to Zendaya.
We'll talk
That
about
thing
it.
was
Well,
done.
it's fine.
Is that
It's good.
Zendaya? She
Mhm.
looks like a potato. Is that a frog butt?
No, fucking he said the Ethan Van Sciver claims that frogs don't have asses. This frog has an ass.
That's a frog butt. They have it's a little crack.
It's got an ass. That is a straight up ass. It's a frog's ass, bro.
That's a frog butt.
Yeah, and Ethan Van Sciver's like, frogs don't have asses. I'm like, bro, I will fight you. Look at this. Anyways, Zendaya's mid. So I tweeted this out and I said, Zendaya's barely mid. I'm tired of pretending she's not.
Okay.
Because everywhere I go, fucking ass girl will be like, let's go into Ulta. I'm like, God damn it. And we'll go, there's fucking Zendaya posters everywhere. Like,
well, she's the it girl right now. They want to tell you who's trendy, you know? I also think Timothy Chalamet looks like he needs to eat about 12 or 15 cheeseburgers. And for some reason, he's the it guy. I don't really get it, but here we are.
I thought you said you were into scrawny guys back in the day.
He's too scrawny.
Because you told me like you weren't into muscly guys until like you met me.
You're giving yourself credit for that one, aren't you?
Yeah. I remember you remember you grabbing my boobs and be like, wow, they're so hard.
I don't think I remember this happening.
It happened in my mind.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure it happened. But no, she's mid as hell. She's mid as hell. She ain't worth a damn. Now look, I would fill her to the brim with my baby gravy though.
No one would say, and look, I also think she's really cute, but
yeah, she got that little. She got that little.
Absolutely.
That little ass that's shapely but little. I love that shit. Look, I love a big ass too, but I also like asses that look nice but are small and taut. I kind of like that as well.
I think that guys just like girls, and girls are hot, and all different shapes and sizes of girls are hot.
Look, I get it.
For the most part, like, you know, obviously.
Yeah. No, I agree. 100%. No, I'm right there with you. I'm right there. Like, yes, if a girl is at all acceptable, I will fill her ass cheeks up.
And look, to be honest with you, I feel the same about guys. Like, there are some, like, I don't care, skinny, muscular, fucking a little thicker, a little bit of a belly, a little more lean. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. You know what matters? If you're cool and you got some charisma and you fucking are awesome to hang out with, like, those are the shit that matter, and that can make someone who's maybe not necessarily what's the word I'm looking, like, conventionally attractive, a lot more attractive. And then on top of that, there's just an attractive guy is an attractive guy, and they come in different shapes and sizes too. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, there's no formula for it.
Yeah. And I'm just tired of this weird like narrative that Zendaya is like, if she's like an industry plant of attractiveness, right? Like every single company is like, oh, Zendaya's the fucking most beautiful woman on earth. I'm like, dude, she's always been kind of like boyish and ugly. I don't get it. Like, I've never understood this. It's like Natalie Portman. I remember when I was growing up, everybody was talking about how hot Natalie Portman was. And I'm like, she's so average.
Oh, wow. I think Natalie Portman is beautiful.
She's so average.
Oh, interesting. I think
you're
she's
more
so
attractive than Natalie Portman.
Really? That's I mean, that's your opinion, but I just think she's so beautiful. Her face, my God.
I mean, what is it that you're attracted to? Symmetry?
I guess maybe
She's
symmetry. I think
yeah.
she's also just very like exotic looking in a way, but also kind of girl next door. I don't know. I just always thought she was so beautiful.
Well, I mean, girl next door, yeah, because she's average. Anyways, she's like a hot average, right? So, anyways, this tweet went really crazy. And I actually thought it would. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a tweet that's gonna blow up real quick. Zendaya's mid because she is, and everybody agrees. I could not believe it. We have not come together in union.
The internet has not come together.
We have not been this unified since 9/11. Like every single comment is like, finally someone said it, and I'm like, what? So I'm not the only one. Everybody thinks this, and I just feel bad for her because now she, you know, the benchmark that she's at is so high, like, and she's just kind of like a little goober. Look at her.
Yeah.
This is what Zendaya looks like when she wakes up after you filled her up a little, and she wakes up in your bed with her unbrushed teeth and her breath smells bad, and she puts some sweats on in an XL t-shirt and walks around your house. This isn't acceptable.
Acceptable. All right, who's like celebrity wise that we would know? Maybe like your go-to number one, like Jesus Christ, she's a 10.
Oh,
kind of curious.
You ready for this?
Yes, please tell me.
I will show you right now.
Okay.
who I would fucking die if this girl. If I rose from my bed sheets and she stood up beside me and she had an XL t-shirt on and some sweats, I'd probably drop another load. And here I'll pull her up. I'm trying to find a good picture because she's older now. She can't help it. She's like 40 something now. But when I was growing up, she was 20 something, and she was rocking my socks off. Let's see.
I like all the answers in chat too. Slasher, Anna D. Armas. Yeah, she's really beautiful. Sofia Vergara. Yep. Kate Beckinsale. Yes. Dylan Mulvaney. All right,
Okay.
you got it.
Yeah. This has been I've been repeating this, and I've always been consistent with how I feel about this. So I want you guys to all understand that my opinion has never altered on this front right here. I've been saying this since day one, since hot diggity damn. How do you pause something? Okay, and that is this woman right here. God, I wish I would drag my tongue across her fucking like lower back. Holy balls. Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde. Okay, yeah. Olivia Wilde. She's very exotic and beautiful looking. All right, I see that one.
God, dude,
I see.
Did you ever see that movie where she like dies and there's this like experimental drug where that her and her friends are working on to bring pets back to life because they're trying to like, if you have a pet that dies, like they kind of want to like bring pets back to life or something. I may be butchering this, but anyways. And she dies and her like husband's crazy and he's like, oh, I'm gonna use it on her, and he uses the shit on her, right? And it brings her back to life. But what happens is, like, when you die, you go like to this weird like dark hell area or something, and you don't come back the same. Like it's almost like that short story by Stephen King where I'll explain it in a minute. Anyways, you somehow become like possessed by like demons, and she comes back and she has like superpowers and she fucking brutally murders everyone, and it's so hot when she's killing them.
That's what Cody wants.
Yeah, dude.
Is it called the Lazarus Effect?
Yes, the Lazarus Effect. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, it's a great movie. I watched it at like 3 a.m. in the dark, like while it was thundering. It's not really a spooky movie, but God, it was good. It was fucking good. And anyways, so Olivia Wilde is when I remember when I was like 21 and my ex-wife was like, well, are you ever going to leave me? Would you ever leave me? You know, because we're gay. And I was like, I would never leave you unless Olivia Wilde showed up on my doorstep and was like, I want to be with you for no reason. Why would she do it? I don't know.
Everybody has, but that's the funny thing is like, you can't get mad at that because it's never going to happen. It's not realistic.
It's unrealistic.
We all have that person.
Yeah. Yeah. And, but there's also like the Hispanic women don't agree with this. Sonia, let me get your take on this in the chat. When I give this hypothetical to Hispanic women, they're just as pissed as normal. I'd be like, well, no, I would never leave you, a Consuela, unless Olivia Wilde came up to my doorstep and was like, be with me. And she's like, oh, so if Olivia Wilde come up to your doorstep, you would leave me, huh? So you think she's beautiful and I'm not? I'm like, no, she's a she's a celebrity. It's not gonna happen. She's like, oh, but you're saying you would leave me though for some white bitch. I'm like, no. Oh my God, it's a hypothetical, like never gonna happen thing. And Hispanic women are crazy as hell.
I think my guy, it's hard for me to think, 'cause I guess it changes sometimes, then I'll forget and think another guy's hot. But the one that I usually stick with, especially ever since Lord of the Rings, what Cody?
Viggo Mortensen?
Nope.
What? Oh, it's a Bruno Mars. No, not fucking Barlow, Bruno, Bobby Sims.
I gotta put you out of your misery. Carl Urban, for Pete's sake.
What? Oh, Carl Urban. He's in Lord of the Rings. Holy shit, he's the fucking
yes.
He's the dejected
he's
exile.
He's in the Writers of Rohan
guy. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Ever since that, and he's been in a bunch of stuff, but fucking Carl Urban is like probably one of my longest running crushes. Hell yeah.
You like him in The Boys?
Yes.
God, he's so rugged.
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I totally get this. Yeah. I
love that I can tell you that, and you're just like, yeah.
You're like,
I get it.
I want to feel this 5 o'clock shadow on my clitoris.
I sure do.
Let's hit these super chats. There's like 30 of them, and there's a bunch of red boys.
Holy moly! Y'all.
Yeah, we hit Naked Snake, and we were.
Holy moly,
it was like 10 minutes ago. Let's hit the big ones, and then we're gonna go back because there's Matthew Fauchin, a $200 Canadian boy.
Wow! Holy shit, Matthew Fauchin.
We got half the viewers of some of these shows and 4 times the super chats. It's crazy.
Reason.
Crazy. Matthew Fauchin joins the car again. He's been on every damn car I've raced this year and not into success. But thank you so much. Unbelievable red boy in my face says, I do like to make you smile, Camelot, with my big red boy. Wow. If penises were red, this would be fucked up. Anyways,
This
I
would
think
be a gangbang.
yeah. Anyways, I think Jenna Ortega is way prettier. Oh yeah. Jenna
I
Ortega,
agree. Then Zendaya, 100%.
Jenna
Then me
Ortega.
also, yes.
Jenna Ortega in a really good angle is fucking unbeatable.
She has a gorgeous face. The problem that she can fix no issues with bangs is her forehead's really big.
It is.
She's like a really, really big forehead.
And
But
the
she's
thing
still
that-
so pretty.
The thing that sucks is when females have big foreheads, it only gets larger.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah, well, it doesn't physically grow, but women, like men, their hairline recedes. But men's hairline recedes usually in a widow's peak format, like for a widow's peak fashion. Like mine used to be like right here, and now it's right here.
Interesting.
That's what men's hair does. Women's will do it all the way, and it's only a little bit. It'll only go up a little bit. A very good example of this is, oh fuck, Ellen Page. She was the cutest little fucker, and then she hit 32, and her hairline receded half an inch, a quarter, and it fucking ruined, dude. Her forehead was this big.
They have so much money. It's so weird because I've seen this happen. You can get your hairline moved down. Like that's a surgery that women can get. And if you have that much money, for the love of God, do that. Yeah,
they just cut an inch out your forehead and they just you pull it down and sew it back on. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy as fuck.
Bam.
Thank you, Matthew. I really don't deserve these red boys tonight.
That's incredible, y'all.
Unbelievable sport, guys. Unbelievable. We already hit Naked Snake. Now we have Fight Milk for the first time on a Saturday in a long time. It is up on the dock. It's close. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Matthew. I really appreciate that, dude. What a goat this man is. And don't forget Marion Holtzman with another red boy.
That's holy moly.
Look at this. It's like 7 red boys already tonight. God, we're beating the record every night. We'll put Marion for another ×3 and not in all caps. Thank you, Marion. Appreciate you, Marion. I promise you're on there good now this time. Although at Pensacola, this is not the names for Pensacola. Pensacola, I race at Pensacola in the ARCA series next weekend. Everybody, we're in the race. There won't be enough cars to DNQ. That's actually quite rare. This is the only 2 times it's happened in the last like 10 years, and it was the last 2 races I was in.
Of course.
So this weekend or next weekend will not happen. So the thing on there will be the same one from Phoenix because the car is still, it's just in the shop and nothing's changing. So the Phoenix car is the Pensacola names. As far as that goes, these are all going to be on the car. Either if it's not Talladega, it'll be the one after because Talladega I think is going to be specifically for Cyberfrog backers. So thank you, Marion. I love you. I appreciate you. You're so good to me. Also, Marion with an orange boy says, I have allergies too. I do a Benadryl every 4 to 6 hours. I've done a lot of meds, prescribed doctors, Benadryls, old tried and true. I do, but Benadryl knocks me the fuck out. It kills me.
Same. I took a Benadryl once at my friend's house and passed the fuck out on his floor for like 4 hours. It was insane.
You passed out on his floor? Did you take advantage of him?
Nah, he's gay.
This is pretty gay to not do that. No, God, I've heard so many horror stories from girls I've hung out with in the past. They're like, I fell asleep at a guy's house and I woke up with like my pants down, and I'm like, oh my God.
I've never fallen
Kill
like
him.
I mean, I had guy friends in high school that would that were part of the group and hang out, but I never went to their houses and like fell asleep, except for my friend Chris, but he was super gay.
It's gross, man. I just don't not gay. It's gross that dudes that do that to take advantage of women.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oh fuck, kill him, shoot him. Darth Reven says parents in Cali could be arrested for child abuse and lose custody of their children for not affirming that their identity and let them take puberty blockers, but doesn't want them to watch porn. Interesting. Yeah, 100%. I agree with everything. Luckily, the UK is based, and the UK banned puberty blockers across the board.
I saw that. Good for
Isn't
them.
that something? And they did it before America. Usually the UK leads the way in like woke, annoying, stupid shit. And we are leading the way now. I guess that's the whole point in America is we got to lead the way in all the
We're leading the way in that as we continue to fall in like every other area, like math, English, reading comprehension. We're just tanking horribly.
Thank you, Renee, for reminding us about we're talking about it again right now.
We're back to it.
We're back to it. Okay, I'm making sure I catch up. Yeah, I'm caught up. Okay, cool. So I'm not caught up. I'm just caught up where I'm looking right now. So one thing that's disturbing, and this is not anything that's related to today. Did you know that people think billionaires don't pay taxes at all? That's like the meme. Like people think billionaires don't pay taxes in America.
They pay stupid amounts of taxes. Are there tax
they pay the
loopholes?
most, yeah.
And they probably also pay people to like try to find those tax loopholes. Yeah, absolutely. And so would I. But it doesn't mean that they aren't still paying fucking copious amounts of money in taxes.
I think they should pay zero, but that's just my
I think
opinion.
we should all pay zero.
That's my point.
I think we should all pay zero.
100%. I agree. Not 100%, 0%. No, I agree. And that's why I say that, because people are like, what? And I'm like, no, you're misinterpreting me. I don't want anybody to pay taxes. Now that's neither here nor there. But there's this common misbelief that like billionaires pay zero taxes. And that's actually not true.
Of course not.
Billionaires on average pay 23% income tax. Based on the IRS's actual reports. 23%. The average American pays 13%. Oh, but Cody, I pay 40. Yeah, you're not the average American. That's the whole point. There's like 80 million people in the country that don't pay taxes at all. So, and they're not billionaires. They're nothing. They are cash only. So, that being said, what people they tend to either ignore this, or I don't know what they do. They just completely ignore the fact that to come up with the number of 1% or 2% or 3%. They take a billionaire's net worth and then they like look at the taxes paid by said billionaire and then they do the math. No one pays taxes on their net worth.
No.
And they shouldn't at
they
all.
pay taxes on their income.
Correct. And
of course not. Why would you want to pay? First of all, we're already paying, and they do kind of pay taxes on their net worth, because if they own a house, the property that is worth, however many million, the property taxes you pay are based on how much that house is fucking worth. So they're paying obscenely high property taxes for their $10 million house. Like they're paying fuck tons of money to own all of those things.
They want, basically, it'll be like, oh, well, Elon Musk paid 20% income tax last year. And it's like, no, he didn't. He paid 1%. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's like, he's worth this many billions and he only paid 97 million. And I'm like,
oh, only 97 million. That's not
it's
much.
Like, you don't pay taxes on unrealized gains. If you paid taxes on net worth, I would be bankrupt right now.
Yeah, I would have no money. I'd be living on the streets. Like, I don't know how the fuck they think that works.
So speaking of property taxes, because you triggered me a little.
No, same. Every time taxes get brought up, I go on some kind of tax rant, and I've got to calm myself down.
Property taxes, yeah. So I got a email.
Oh, fuck.
And I was like, oh no.
These fuckers do.
Open this email. And congratulations, Cody. Your home is now worth $833,000.
Oh yeah, congratulations! They're like, we've increased the value of your home. You know what that means? We're gonna butt fuck you for taxes. Bend over.
Oh, it's like the double whammy. It's like we've assessed your property's value. Your property's worth $833,000. And I'm like, damn, I paid way less. Thank God. And I was like, oh wait. And I continued to read.
Yeah.
And it's like, so you're in a negative escrow now. And I'm like, what? And it's like, your mortgage is now $5,000 a month instead of $3,200. I almost shit blood. I almost shit blood.
Poor Master Lions.
So I called my mortgage company and I'm like, what's happening? What's happening? And they're like, oh, bro, you got to pay for 2 years because they pay full in advance the first year. I'm like, oh my God. What have you done to me? I have to sell shit. What are you doing to me?
Horrible.
I could not believe it. Oh my! And my property taxes are almost $10,000 now.
Oh.
And they were
that's
like
almost $1,000 a month.
Yeah, dude. And I called him, and I was like almost in tears. I'm like, I fought for my damn life, man. How could you do this to me? And then they took PMI off. I'm like,
oh, all right, that's good at least. But still, I want to lose my PMI. I fucking hate it. This
Ever
is
spend
just-
money on the outside of your house to look better? I didn't.
You're like, no, I didn't.
I didn't do
I
nothing.
specifically did. I have junk cars rotting in the front, so this wouldn't happen. I saw
There
this.
is a torn down Jeep in my driveway that has flat tires, man. I thought I was doing the right thing. God, I let my grass grow, my plants overgrow, so there's like flowers like overgrowing, and you can barely walk in the front yard, and they still fucked me.
They still fucking. I saw this post that made me also laugh. I love it. One guy was talking about how he moved into this new neighborhood and he would hear gunshots every so often. And one day he's talking to the neighbor and they're talking to the neighbors. And neighbor's like, yeah, that's just what's his face down the street. Every once in a while, he just shoots guns off to keep property taxes low. And it just like, right? Just go shooting.
Fully auto. Put the fully auto bolt in. Shooting to the sky. Get arrested immediately because I'm in city limits. Dead Fish says my property tax on my vacant lot in Texas went up 952%.
Oh, that's straight fucking robbery. That is disgusting.
People think I'm lying when I say this. My property taxes were like $1,600 in 2022 or 2021. They're almost 10 grand.
That's the most insane.
Same house, everyone. Unbelievable what's going on right now.
This year, for my taxes, I'm sorry, Master Lions. This year for my taxes, I fucking filed as an S corporation because then your tax. I'm an S corp, dude. It cuts your tax bill like in half. I'm not even joking,
bitch. I said S corp.
Oh, S corp.
You suck.
I missed it.
We were
I'm
having
sorry.
fun. We were having fun.
I do suck. That's part of my job.
You shit ass.
You shit ass. I love that word. Dude, I fucking love that
asses.
word. But yeah, I filed as an S corp, which cuts your taxes like in half. And my tax guy was like, just so you know, you're not paying into Medicare and Social Security. I'm like, we're not getting any of that anyway.
Yeah.
We're getting none of that fucking money. They keep cutting Social Security and cutting Social Security. By the time that world is going to be fucking gone, and that's like already projected. So they're just taking that money and fucking stealing it. Like they're just straight up stealing our money. I don't want to pay. I'd rather take that money and invest it in my own fucking retirement assets, whether it's property value or fucking the S&P 500 stocks, whatever it is. It makes way more sense than paying into Social Security. Fuck that.
Yep.
Fuck that.
I think we should. We should do what old Terrence Howard did, and just tell the government fuck off. That's what Terrence Howard did.
All did it. Yeah, that's also what what's his face did from
Well, they
Blade.
can arrest all of us. No, Terrence Howard, $5 million. IRS is like $5 million, bro. And he was like, nope, fuck off. And I don't know what's happening now, but he just was like, nope, not paying it.
I wish we would all do that. Literally, if we could get, that's what we need to come together over as a fucking country. That's what we can come together as. We somehow figure out a way for everyone to come together and be like, I'm not paying taxes anymore. Fuck you.
What they don't understand is we went to taxes. Well, we went to war over a 2% tax on tea, and now we're willingly paying almost 50%. Like, what the fuck happened?
I know.
It's because we can't do anything. We can say all day that we are fighting the man, but when it comes down to it, we will grovel at the government's feet so they don't kill us and our family. That's the whole point. That's what I mean. Look at when COVID came around. All the most sensible people that are like, you can come try to take my guns away. All those people put a mask on, and they were all like, I'll go get vaccinated as long as you don't fire me.
Yeah, and knowing damn well that those did nothing, by the way.
Yeah.
Knowing damn well that they did absolutely nothing.
I know so many people that were like, they worked government jobs, and they were so, they're like the most conspiracy people possible. And they went and got double vaxxed because they had a government job. And I'm like, looks like as long as you get paid, you don't care. And that's how this works. As long as because this is the government, they can come to your door and be like, hey, we want an extra 20 grand from you for no reason. And you're going to be like, no. And they're going to be like, okay, we're taking your children. So now what's your next step? Okay, let me write a check. Like you're like, people think they can just fight. I wish it was that easy. But if everybody did it at the same time, like you said, Zia,
that's the thing. We'd all have to come together and do it at the same time, but everyone would actually have to do it is the thing.
Yep. 100%. Karis. Zendaya is photographed with the Weinstein demon himself. She isn't that clean. Yeah, she's already been dicked down by Weinstein.
I did not know that. That's wild.
100%. Yeah. They all did. If any sane person out there that thinks that Weinstein or other executives, there's dozens and dozens of them that participate in this practice, are not at all dicking down these actresses, to get their, like, I guess their loyalty or their humiliation ritual out of the way so they can be and get roles, you're lying to yourself. That's just how this works. Let's put Zendaya
So
and Weinstein.
I'm gonna pee. I'll be right back.
Do it. Pee.
I'll mute it so I'll mute it so y'all sick. No, I'm just kidding. I'll mute it so no one can hear me pee. I'm sorry.
What? I thought you liked that.
I
I don't see this picture of her and Weinstein. Hold on. That doesn't look like her. Hold on. I'm trying to find a picture. Oh, yep, there she is. Yep, 100%. 100%. It's over, bros. Damn. Yep. Yep. She's definitely been touched by the demon. The demon. Look at her. Yep. It's over, bros. She got dicked down by old Weinstein. And look, I got to be completely fair. She did it with a smile on her face, probably, because you're getting rewarded. You're like immortalized and you're a celebrity now. It's kind of like paying your dues. I just wish it wasn't in like old man penis. You know, this is how you pay your dues in racing. When you're on the line and you're this close to making a race and one decision can put you out, you're going to be thrown out of the race. That's paying your dues. It's happened to me, right? This is how you pay your dues in Hollywood. You get dicked down by executives. You let them fucking fill your ass up to the brim, balls deep, and then they give you and then they let you be in Dune.
Do you think it's worth doing that to be like a gajillionaire? All that money they make.
I do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like people are all like proud. I would never sell my morals for a penny. I'm like, Weinstein, come here. I will suck you off because
give me that weird looking dick. Let's go.
Let's do it. Yeah, because I want to be fucking Captain America. Like, what do you do?
Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really care about.
Wow.
Oh no, darn.
Oh God, Jesus, look at Ferrari.
No, I just I don't even care about being famous really, but I would like to be very, very rich.
Same.
Very, very wealthy.
That would be great.
Fantastic.
I would be very happy with that, but it's not something that's on the cards for me. Because I walk the tightrope. Thank you, Karis. I appreciate you. I love you.
Yeah.
You're so good to me, Karis. Appreciate you, dude. Mid-tier, man. For those who can't get non-drowsy Benadryl, pop an Addy. You won't get sleepy. This is Minecraft. Remember, folks. Look, dude, I wish I could, but I can't. Thank you so much, mid-tier, man. Love you. That'd be great, but I can't. And now, to be fair, I've never really dived into the drug world, and I don't really plan on it. But also, I can't because you got to do what you got to do to be successful. And I don't really care for any of that stuff anyway. Now, I do like whiskey though, even though I'm not drinking right now. Thank you, mid-tier. Renee Galarza. Hispanic women are crazy. I have to deal with the craziness. They are. They're fucking wild. That would be like a lottery win. A hot Hispanic girl that's laid back and reasonable.
I would get a text message or just a fucking invitation in the mail. Cody's getting married.
Yeah, probably.
I'd be like, oh shit, I thought this day would never come.
Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to the gym. I'm working. I got my workout partner's girl. And she's like, okay, you be careful. When you get home, take your drawers off. I suck you dry. I'm like, oh God, you're so good. He's like, I'm not worried you'll cheat on me because I know you would never do it. I'm like, oh God, you're awesome. All you gotta do is like bleed your dude dry and he won't do anything.
It's true. No
Make
energy.
sure he ain't got any filled balls at any point in time. As soon as you start getting weird and crabby, and then you like haven't had sex with him for a month and you're weird about it.
A month? Sweet.
He will empty his balls. I will empty my balls, bruh. Come on. Thank you, Renee.
That's a long time.
God, there's so many super chats. Royal Wee says, have you seen the movie Butler? Sorry, Butter. Butter.
You're good at reading.
Butter. With Olivia Wilde in it. She slams in it. Dude, I'm all about it. I think Kate Beckinsale from Underworld era is better.
I think she's comparable. I think they're, for me, both
she didn't have enough staying power. She didn't have enough staying power because Olivia Wilde's still hot.
So is Kate Beckinsale.
But not as now. Olivia Wilde's still like
Olivia Wilde, I think, is probably 10 years younger than Kate Beckinsale.
You're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. She's 40 something. Thank you.
Yeah, Kate Beckinsale's 50.
Oh God! Thank you. Ro. I appreciate you. The
Jesus.
movie Butter. Hold on, let me type in Butter.
Olivia Wilde also does some clam slamming in House.
Yeah, but it's a show, so you don't get to
She's
see her ass
bisexual.
cheeks.
Yeah, you don't get to see nothing. But still, she's bisexual as heck in that.
Okay, 2011 Butter. I got it pulled up. All right, so I can watch it later. Medieval Syphilis says, "Happy St. Patty's Day." Unlike other races, we do give a fuck if you appropriate our culture. We don't give a fuck, even if it's not really what we do. We have a blast tomorrow. Everybody? I went to get hot wings earlier. Everybody's at the freaking place, just drinking green damn shaded beer.
Love it.
Oh man. Boosh, you are a really good racist, Cody. I faith in you. Thank you so much. Get some highs. Yeah. Also, love you both. Good news from the UK, not sterilizing children. Hell yeah. Thank God. Veteran biker after transmission mechanics. Dylan Mulvaney's a dude. Thank you. No shit, man. You see the music video Dylan Mulvaney released? God.
He has a music video?
I ain't watching that bullshit. God.
What does he do? What's his thing? Is he
appropriates like the women's journey and makes it look like a 9-year-old's infantile fucking view of what women go through. It's like, so what do women go through exactly? And it's like, they just put on like pink and run around and go, I'm so silly, like a 9-year-old. No, that's not what they do. You fantasize your ideal of being a woman is being a little girl and then sexualizing it because you're a gay man. I gotta be transparent.
Just be a gay dude. Just be happy and be gay and be free.
Oh God. Thank you, Vandenbacher. I love you, dude. Art the Clown, we all know that only men cheat and women never do. Yeah, man, I tell you what. It's different. Look,
that's how that happens.
Women and men cheat at almost the exact same rate. But it's neither here nor there. It's whatever. The issue is, it's like the motivations behind it. And that's what people can't, it's hard to grasp. And I know Z, I ain't even gonna talk about it because Z is gonna be pissed and start yelling at me.
I'm not gonna be pissed. I just disagree. I think
know
you're wrong.
Do, bitch. Shut up. So
because I also know women and I know guys who've slept with women where it's not been emotional at all. I think you just want to think that.
Listen,
it's fine.
You shut your mouth.
Fine.
And let me finish
I'm
my
just
point.
saying.
No. So I'm gonna make my point. What are you doing? Your ass is hanging out. So
yeah, because I had to pull my shorts down and cover my cheeks.
So men typically when they dump a load, they're in Vegas, a random chick walks down to a hotel bar, you dump a load in her, you break it off, you never talk to her again, you don't even follow her on Instagram, right? Women will have a secret relationship other than their husband or man for 6 months or a year and then start making plans to leave with this person or fantasizing about leaving with this person. Maybe they never do, maybe they do, but that's just way fucking worse to me.
Cody, it's the same. The amount of dudes who have had fucking affairs with people over the course of months and years. You're so funny. You're hilarious.
I hate you.
I'm sorry, but it's so funny. You just so badly want to think that, but it's just not true.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying that men have secret relationships for a year?
Yes, of course. And that's sometimes women do. And also women sometimes just go off and sleep with. Yes, absolutely. That happens all the time.
Just because you will fuck a random dude doesn't mean girls not emotionally care.
I won't, but a lot of girls will. And I know tons of them who will. And I've known I have male friends who have done that with married women who they'll fuck one night and literally, Eric, no, it's so not true, who will literally never talk to the guy ever again. That happens. I feel like y'all just don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's just not true.
You bitch.
It just isn't. I'm sorry.
You're calling us ignorant. You're calling us ignorant is now what you're
yeah. Yes.
No.
I think it's so silly to think that.
No, that dude, I can empty my balls all day in random chicks. I don't even think about it.
Yeah, girls can do that too. Girls do that a lot.
Look,
some don't, but lots do. Lots do.
Listen,
guys 100% have secret families in different states.
That's different.
They'll have 2 different families. Also,
when from the 50s, you're lying.
No, that shit happens. Also, they have fucking guy. It's just I don't think there's a guy girl thing on this. I think it's some people do this thing and some people don't.
It's not a guy girl thing for all.
No,
hero to all. Maui.
It's not.
Yes, listen.
Not.
All right, now I'll let you talk for an hour there. So men are motivated by a different thing. Women when they seek out another man, it's because they're lacking emotional support in the relationship.
Yeah, guys
Therefore,
never do that.
they don't, because look, you may be
Oh.
used to low T gay dudes, but most
sure.
dudes are muscular and manly.
I think guys just really want to believe this so badly. It's really funny, but it's just not reality.
I think you're a bitch, is what I think. That's what I think. That's what I think. You're making me squeeze my worm real hard, by the way. You piss me. Look at him.
Not the worm, Cody. Not the worm. What is that? That thing looks cool.
It's Tiny made them. Like years ago, Tiny One Badger, she would make all these weird shits, and I still have everything she made. So it's like my thing. It sits on my desk, and I flip it around and shit.
That's really
It's fun to
cool.
hold. I don't know why. Anyways, you're wrong. Saul says, "Do you know if you're going to be in Pennsylvania Saturday, April 13th for the concert? So I don't know if I need to put vacation in." Zia, you're looking beautiful. And Cody, good luck next weekend. I don't know. I have no way of really knowing, because the communication between me and Gus G is like, it's kind of minimal. I will probably know more in a month when he gets to the U.S. because he said, "Let me get to the U.S. and we'll talk." So I'll know more when he flies into the U.S. before the tour. Thank you, Saul. Mintrix. I've said it before, but it's your civic duty to pay as little as taxes as possible. 100%.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
MB Steve.
Mountain Bee Steve.
Mountain Box Steve here has he. Hey,
Mountain Bee
fast
Steve.
boy. Let's go. Thank you, NBC Steve. MBS. Thank you for your green boy. Slagless says to Figuma. Keep the money away from this thought.
Too late, Slagless. Too late.
Yes, I pay Zia a whole $100 per show.
It does.
It's worth it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Bill Dozer over on Rumble says, "Fight milk." Didn't Dylan Mulvaney say he likes girls? He's just straight, likes to cross dress and be weird. I don't think he likes girls. That dude is the most flamboyant gay dude I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he likes it in the butt.
Jesus, you don't have to take it that fucking far. God. Not Jesus. Banned. That's hate speech, bro. It's like, but that's what they do like. It's not their fault. He's definitely a bottom though.
He's probably a bottom.
Yeah. Diana said, "Is he on the next car?" No. Zia gets on one car. You get one for Zia.
I get one Zia car.
Yeah. Matt Amos, I think it comes down to women start out with emotional cheating, men start with yeah. I agree. I completely agree.
Maybe, but also maybe
100%.
not, dude. You're really telling me girls don't have one night stands?
I'm not saying they
How is
don't, Zia. I'm just saying
that never happens.
I'm not saying they don't. And I'm not saying dudes don't emotionally cheat either. I'm just saying
It happens all the time on both sides. Literally all the time.
Sure it does. If you look at the sheer number, I'm just saying there's a higher percentage of physical cheating and a higher percentage of emotional cheating on one side. That's all I'm saying.
My dad started emotionally cheating on my stepmom before he started physically cheating on her, and then he left her for his wife. His current wife.
Was your current wife hotter though?
No. Absolutely not.
Wait, hold on. When did this happen?
Oh, this was a long time ago. My dad's been with his current wife now for like 15 years or some shit.
Hold on. He left your mom?
My stepmom. My mom died when I was 5.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, how long ago this happened? Because your mom, I'm pretty sure she died. Like,
yeah, no, she died when I was really young. No, my dad, it was my stepmom's, who my dad was with for he was with her for 12 years. They had my little brother together. And he ended up leaving her for, and to be honest with you, I don't blame him. My stepmom is bipolar and is completely told she needed to take medication but refuses to take medication, and she was a nightmare, and they were not a good match at all. So it's not even something I can blame my dad for, but that's why he cheated, because he wasn't being fucking emotionally supported at home. He wasn't being treated particularly well, and he found some emotional support with this woman and ended up being with her.
Yeah, no. Okay, so yeah, let's converge. I agree. I'm saying in the situation I'm saying is if you have a solid relationship to begin with, right? You have a solid relationship to begin with. Men are more likely to physically cheat in that relationship. Women are more likely to emotionally cheat if everything's good.
If everything's good, what's the reason to emotionally cheat?
Because women
and what's the reason to physically cheat?
Oh, let me hit both of these. So emotionally, what's the reason to emotionally cheat?
If you're happy.
Women want more and more and more. They always want more. 100% across the board. We're making this much money. Here's how much success we have. A year later, I want more. So here's how much emotional support I give you. I tuck you in every night. I kiss you on the forehead. I make you food at night. I bring you bed and breakfast sometimes. It's like, okay, I want more. Okay, let's go on 6 vacations a year. I want more. The women will eventually want more. It's just how life works. This like
Interesting.
women are when it comes to it's like bigorexia. Emotionally, women want more always. Women always want more when it comes to their men. They can always use more, and men can always use more success and financial success and physical like connections with people. So that being said, in that situation, a man that has a hot wife that's supportive and the best chick on earth, and he's in Vegas for a weekend, hot bitch is like, let me suck your dick. He's like, okay. It's not because he doesn't get dick sucks from his wife. It's just because this chick's like, let me empty your balls. And you're like, fuck, I don't care. It's basically like a riding a bike for me. And women, when it comes to I got in a fight with my husband. So this is actually something that's very important to remember. And I've heard this from a lot of women and actually a lot of dude friends. A woman and a dude and his chick, or a chick and his dude or her dude will get into an argument or a fight, like a kind of a big shitty one. They still live with each other. They've been together for 5 years, and they get in kind of a big fight. And the dude storms out, and he's like, "I got to clear my head, go on a ride." And the girl's like pissed off, and will call one of her dude friends and go to his house and fuck him. And her excuse is, "Oh well, we had a big ass fight, and I just assumed things were done." Right?
You can't just assume things are done.
You can't, but that's what I've heard women say that a ton.
Okay, well, that's insane.
You know how many times I've heard the girls will be like, "I've never cheated before," and I'm like, "Oh, really? Shit, that's crazy." And I'll be like, "I can't believe you." And they're like, "Well, there's this one time that me and my dude got in a fight, and then like, he like went and like went to his mom's house and stayed, and then like one of my gym bros come over and like broke my back, and then my boyfriend came back the next day and was like apologizing, and I'm like, "Wait, so you cheated on him?" It's like, "Oh no, like we weren't like technically together." I'm like, "You just had a fight. What the fuck are you talking about?" It's like,
yeah, you don't break.
We're technically not together
Every time you get into a
because she
fight.
needed that emotional support that night.
But look, I can tell you with 100% certainty that the amount of women that also will go and fuck a dude for the weekend and come back, or like fuck some, like especially comedians, because I know so many of them. You hear about this so much, where girls will like married women will fuck the comedian and then they'll never talk to the comedian again and just go back to their husband. Like that happens just as much. There's no world where that doesn't happen.
Maybe you're speaking from personal experience.
I'm not speaking from personal experience. I'm speaking from
a strange penis. You're okay with it.
I'm speaking from talking to having friends and talking to a lot of different kinds of people and seeing a lot of different kinds of things. I think it's easy to want to say, oh, well, it's like this and it's like this, but that's just not really the way the real world is.
Johan says, bottom line, trust no one, especially women. I agree. The fucking Kongzilla, Chrissy busted DNA test. That's what I was thinking.
No, not Chrissy.
No, she's gave me some eyes before when we were at cons.
Oh my god!
I'm like, I think I could fuck Chrissy right now.
Oh Lord!
I think I could fucking break her. Nah, but I wouldn't. She's definitely below my standards. Thank you, Johan. I appreciate you. I'm just kidding. I'd fuck Chrissy. That's a joke. We're joking here.
We're joking. We love Chrissy. She's the bestest.
And I love Frank, so I wouldn't have sex with Chrissy.
No.
Unless Frank was like, dude, do it. I'll be like, oh, I guess I should.
I guess if you say so.
I mean, if you're making me, Frank, I will do this. Jesus, I'm sorry. I didn't want to offend you. Darth Regan, Zia just proved that she has a bias. Her opinion is not valid. I agree.
Literally every single person has a bias. Cody has the hugest bias. It's hilarious.
Thank you.
But my point is, that's not bias. It's just it's just personal experience. Like you see things in life and you see people, and I think people want to believe things are one way or the other. And look, women do the same thing with men are all shit and men all this and men are all that. And I just also think that that's not reality. I think that people love to blame. They love to blame. And it's just, it's something that everyone does. Men do it, women do it. It's just, and everyone wants to see the world the way they see the world. But the reality is that there are so many different types of people out there. And there are women who will fuck around and have zero feelings. And there are men who will fuck around and have zero feelings. And there are men who will, and it's not the exception. It's just people are so mixed and so different.
100%. I want to talk about something that I was thinking about a minute ago. Speaking of thinking about stuff, Dan A with $100 super chat.
What?
Damn. Yes. By the way, fucking hold on.
Wow.
It says for Zia to be on the car. Let's put Zia on. I'm gonna put Dan. Oh, he's already on there. Never mind. Okay, we're just gonna put Zia land on the car.
First saw and then Dan get me on the car.
Look at that.
You're so sweet. What the heck?
They're simping.
What the heck?
They're simping. Dan's simping. Thank you, Dan. I love you, dude. Thank you so much. I put Z on the car for you. You're already on the car, so I figured it doesn't really matter. Love you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Aw,
Thank you.
that was really sweet.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dan. I appreciate you. You the goat. You the goat, man. Thank you. I love you, dude. Really, really appreciate that. Let me count this. We're at 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, 7 red boys, 3 from a double red boy night. Holy ball
Wow.
ass. That's crazy.
Y'all are amazing.
Damn, boys. Damn. All right, Dan. Thank you, dude. I love you, and I appreciate you. I want to touch on something somebody in the chat said. And then we'll talk about another thing.
Another thing.
Well, let's talk about the other thing first, and then I'll touch on the chat. So, you know what I hate? The thing that women do that I fucking detest? They will, when they get out of a relationship, they will claim their ex was emotionally, or sorry, not emotionally. They'll claim their ex is abusive.
I've heard another guy tell me this recently.
And I've never heard a girl not say their ex was abusive. And when they explain how they're abusive, it was something like, well, he would get frustrated because I didn't go to the gym, and he really wanted me to go to the gym and work out with him. And I'm like, hold on, you can't say a guy's abusive because he wants you to become better yourself. You can't just call everything abuse because that means nothing's abuse anymore.
Yeah, it's interesting. I've never heard a woman say that.
He would bully me, so he was emotionally abusive. Fuck off. An
You could just
abusive
say-
man is somebody that jack slaps you in the face and knocks a tooth out. That's an abusive man.
I think it's easy. You can just say he was an asshole.
There you go. Easy.
And that's an
But
easier
abuse,
one.
don't throw abuse around. That's the same thing people do with the word racism. And
Yeah,
fucking
no, it
bigotry.
starts. You're right. It starts to
God,
lose
Jesus.
its meaning.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Dan. Another thing in the chat, it was Valhalla Awaits is just about 40. Rest in peace. Said, I will buy a spot for Zia on the car for a photo of Zia. Could you imagine? Just her tits only, though.
Just
So,
boobs. Only
just
boobs.
said that I said on Twitter that a lot of the girls I hung out with on Tinder have boyfriends. 100%. Yeah. And I shouldn't say 100%. I'm saying 100%. Yes, I agree with that. About 75% of the girls I hooked up with off Tinder always had boyfriends or husbands.
That's so wild.
And you want to know something even more fucked up? Let's go even deeper to this because this is recent. A girl I used to hook up with that had a boyfriend. I saw her on Instagram the other day. I was like, holy shit, I haven't seen this girl in forever. You know, she'd never really posted on Instagram. She posted a picture and I liked it, of course, because I'm like, oh god, the heart. And then I didn't think about it. Turn my phone off, throw it away, do this, whatever. I fucking opened my phone later. And like my last 30 pictures are liked by her.
You open the floodgates.
So I go look at her profile.
Done fucked up.
Yeah, she's married to that guy that she had a boyfriend. That was her boyfriend back in the day when I hooked up.
Ooh,
with her.
yikes.
She's married to him now. You know that she like that. What if you guys don't know about the social media flirting? If somebody likes your most recent 30 pictures, all in like a 5-minute window, that's them green lighting you to fuck them.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, if it's just like a one-off photo, like if you see your photo while you're scrolling and you like it, that's nothing. That's just like you're fucking supporting your friend or whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, if you're going back through, also, I think another one that's kind of a bit of a green light is if you start liking and replying to stories a lot. Not regular stories. I'm talking like stories of like pictures of them. You know, when you do the fucking hard eyes all the time, like that starts to become one of them as well.
Are you just saying that because I do it on every one of your pictures?
Cody, I wasn't trying to out you. You didn't have to say anything.
Just saying.
People didn't have to know it was you.
God, I do that all the time. Like, bruh, your fucking stomach in this picture is fucking killing me.
Makes me feel nice.
This actually isn't just. This actually happens.
It does.
No, I was real drunk one night.
I don't know. It pretty much only happens when you're drunk, actually.
And there's just like some screenshot of her sitting there like all aloof on camera with her fucking belly out and in a bikini.
Back when I had a nice belly.
And I'm just like, bro, my balls are quaking right now from this fucking screenshot I just saw on Twitter. And you're just like, and you're gobbler, just in the picture. It's so funny.
Oh yeah, I think I had something to do with whipped cream. It was probably like a whipped cream thing.
Yeah, it was funny. That was a good one.
Good.
Yeah. Naughty says, I've been thinking about the cheating thing. I think some men cheat a lot and more individual women cheat. So yes, men cheat more, but it's the few who are doing it skew the numbers. Oh, well, yeah. Well, that's like biology, right?
I don't think that would work though, because you're not skewing the numbers. The numbers isn't the number of times someone has cheated. It's the number of people who have cheated. It's
Well-
based on a group of people, not how many times have you
Well,
cheated, and we take that into
The
consideration.
statistic based in cheating is the way that the question is asked already skews the numbers. It's really hard to get a good number on it.
It's very
Um,
hard to get a
but
good number.
the
Also,
thing
people
is-
lie. Who's
yeah,
being
yeah. So biology, if you look at biology, for example, 20% of men in America are regularly sexually active. Only 20%.
It's going downhill too. Younger people are not having sex as much
Right.
at all.
So it's only 20%. But that 20% of men that are hyper sexually active are having sex with 80% of the women. That's the issue. And this has always been a thing since
Interesting.
we were even in the damn caves, bro. And this number rings true. So it can only mean that men that are married, because men are married at the same rates that women are married, obviously, right? Because they're
Yeah.
married together. That means that women are cheating more. Statistically, there was no way women could cheat less than men in those scenarios, because 60% of these men are already not having sex, and not even with their wives either. Like, so that's the issue. Right there, I feel like that clears it up when you're talking about statistics. But the way the question is always asked in surveys is, would you ever admit to cheating like anonymously? And a lot of women will do what I just said a minute ago. Well, we got in a fight and he left, and I just, I had sex and I just assumed we were, done. They'll say, so that's technically not cheating. I've heard girls say this to my face as recently as a week ago. It's like, well, I did this, but this guy did this, and then I did this, but this guy, and then he called me like this name and like fucking text me, and like he wouldn't respond to me and said fucking fuck off and lose my number. So I fucked another guy, and then like he said he was sorry like an hour later. And I'm like, oh, you're fucking cheating. These are, but they'll say, well, technically I didn't cheat them. So that number is artificially lower, right? Where men will fucking admit that shit immediately because it means they got another notch on their board. They're all about it.
Do you ever think that with all of this talk, right, and everyone cheats and everyone does this and everyone does that, that there will be a point where people will actually give up on monogamy? If it's happening this much.
I don't know. I think, and Art the Clown, me and him talk about this in DMs all the time. I think you should just not be in relationships.
I think I agree. I think people, and I'm not talking about that with everyone, because I think some people can do it successfully, but I do think that some people should maybe realize about themselves that that's not, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I just think that you have to be able to be honest with yourself. If that's the kind of person you are, don't do it.
Yep. So the issue is, and I feel like it's pretty accurate. It's the high 90% of relationships don't work out. I'm pretty sure that's probably a pretty good accurate number. So I think the best thing people could do, and this may not work either. No one really has the answers, right?
No one has the answer.
So
You got to do what's right for you. It's going to
Yeah.
be different for every person.
I think the best thing you can do is find somebody you fucking gel with really cool, and then you just be together.
Yeah.
You don't do the whole dog and pony show. You don't do the whole label thing. You don't do all this bullshit. You just fucking have fun together and live your life. And if I feel like you might stay together longer, because when you start putting labels on things and really heavy expectations or barriers I feel like that creates an unneeded sense of resentment, because once you do certain things, it kind of blocks off a lot of other possible avenues, which can cause resentment one way or both. I feel like people need to look at relationships in the most laid back way possible for longevity, and stop fucking. There's a guy and a girl will meet off Tinder, and they'll start dating, and they'll fuck once, and they're like, "Do you want to be my girlfriend?" It's like, "Oh yeah," and then they fucking put on Facebook immediately, "In a relationship with so and so." Everybody's liking it, posting pictures every single day. Look how happy we are every single day. All this fucking expectations. I think you just fucking leave social media out of it and just have a good time and try to be with somebody that you gel with and that you can be with in silence. That's very important.
Super fucking important. I can't stress that enough. That, and just someone that you, like you said, that you enjoy doing things with, that you can go, if you can sit in a car and drive in silence, or where you can talk about anything and you find that you've been talking for 3 or 4 hours.
Yep.
It's just, it's having that comfortability. God, that's a hard word to say for some reason.
Yep.
And you don't get that with a lot of people. So when you find that, I definitely agree that you should try to hang on to it. Look, I think, yeah, most relationships fail because we're all just trying to figure it out, and you're trying to learn and grow as people, and everybody's got some shit. Everybody's got stuff they've gone through. Everybody's had bad things that, yeah, Art the Clown, I agree with you 100% on that one.
Yeah, and
100% on that
this
one.
isn't even a myth. I have friends of our mutuals, and I know they fucking hate each other, and
Yeah.
it's the funniest shit because I'll laugh. And a few of my friends already know about the situations. I'll screenshot it and send it to my friend. Dude, check it out. So this, I'll give you an example. There's one of my friends, mutual friends, like I don't really talk to. It's just my mutual of a mutual. They're like married and have like 2 kids or whatever. And dude, I know because I talked to like one of the guys, like friends, so I hear all the shit. Like him and his wife hate each other. They are constantly like almost like coming to blows.
Jesus.
Like fucking chick, she went after him with like scissors one time, like cut him, and like he like
That's abusive.
he got drunk, got in a car and drove, wrecked it immediately, and like fucking, they're like literally almost fist fighting every single day. They pretty much don't sleep in the same bed. They have all these fucking issues, and I'll just be scrolling through Facebook and I'll see that they put a family photo up of them professionally like photographed out in like all these environments. And it's like, I'm so thankful to have these people in my life. They have saved me in every facet.
Oh,
I love my family.
I've seen that too.
And I'm like, you fucking lying bastards. Like, I know these people hate each other, but it's all a show for social media. And the only thing really keeping these people together are the dog and pony show. So if you remove those expectations, you can be with somebody you actually care about. And I feel like a lot of people get really, really caught up with the whole, I need to have a girlfriend so I can put her on my Facebook and show everybody I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll let a lot of things fall to the wayside for that reason.
I do have to agree with you heavily on that. Absolutely.
Heavily.
You did no, it's you do. It's the whole point. Oh, thank you, Saul. Your big Saw's being very sweet. I gained
so good to me. He
enough
gives
weight
me
that I
money
needed.
to tell you that you're hot. That's so good. Appreciate that, Saul.
He's a sweet boy. No, it's true. It's true. You want to be with someone that you actually legitimately want to be with.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reason why relationships fail so much. I don't think it's necessarily because, of bad reasons. It's just you're trying to figure it out. And sometimes it doesn't work, and it's not going to work with every people. I don't think it makes every relationship a failure. And I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. People are so afraid of getting hurt that they don't even want to put themselves out there, which, look, I understand being hurt sucks. It hurts. It feels horrible. But at the same time, that's how you have some of the best experiences that you have. And you could potentially meet someone that you do fucking make it to old age with.
Mm-hmm.
And someone that you actually legitimately want to live with and spend your life with and care about. Is it always going to work out with every person? No, because some people are complete and utter shit. Some people fucking suck, and you're going to have people that take advantage of you. You're going to have people that cheat on you. You're going to have people that lie to you. You're going to have people that are just fucking assholes and treat you like shit. It's recognizing it and getting out, I guess, before maybe it gets to a point where it fucks you up too much. It's just part of the risks of being alive. You're going to get hurt. You're always going to get hurt.
But it won't happen to me. See, that's the thing. And this is the common mistake, right? The common mistake here is people make the mistake of thinking that this does not happen to them.
Happens to everyone.
Well,
you don't think you're going to die until fucking you're dying.
And that's every
happens to everyone.
Yeah. And I was having this conversation recently with someone where they're like, well, that works with a lot of things like cancer and the lottery. And I'm like, look, those things are hyper rare. Yeah, I know cancer. We hear about it a lot, but it is pretty rare. Relationships are not rare. Every single person, with the exception of Billy Hatcher, has been in a relationship. I'm just kidding, Billy.
Really? No.
That's a fucking joke. I don't know your history. I love you. It was a joke. I'm just trying to have fun. He's probably not in here. It's all good. So, everybody's been in a relationship. So it's way less rare. It's more common. That being said, everybody thinks this won't happen to you. It's not going to happen to me. Well, I'm in the perfect situation. I love my girl. I love my husband. This is never going to happen to me. And I remember I used to talk about this shit a lot on streams when I did solo streams back in the day. And I'd be like, yeah, this shit's going to happen. Like, and I know you think, like, I'm like, everybody in the chat that thinks they're in a relationship thinks that they're in the best relationship and they're not going to beat the statistic.
But you know what? That's also good. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Believe that. Think that. Look, it could happen. Of course it could happen. But enjoy your time. Don't spend your time worrying that it's going to happen. If you think you're in a good relationship right now, fucking enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy your time together.
I don't necessarily disagree with that. The issue is you have to be aware. reasonable because it's going to happen. There's like I said, it's in the high 90 percentile. Like it's going to happen. You're not going to be in that relationship forever. But when I say this, people in the chat get mad. They're like, "Well, my husband would never, and my wife would never." And I'm like, "Give me a couple years, and let's reconvene." That's the difference. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you should try to forget about that stuff. Don't let it rule your life.
Don't let it rule your life. And also the other point, and Eric Hayes, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly at all, is saying it needs work. Nothing is free. Relationships legitimately take work.
Yep.
They take fucking work. They're not easy. If you think that you're going to go into it and everything's going to be cool and you don't have to work on anything, of course it's going to fail.
Yeah. 100%. And also, you can take every precaution. You can take every single precaution and still get fucked.
Absolutely.
So, like, look, dude, find somebody you gel with. Don't put barriers up, and don't put tons of expectations and labels on everything. And I think that's the best thing you can do. Because also it makes it way less dangerous to lose it all. So if you get married and you have all these expectations and you split all your costs down the middle, you do all these things, and then she dips out, like your lives are so fucking entwined that it not only is the financial, aspect of it hitting you, it's also like all the stress of having to turn your life into a one-person job again. So keep it a one-person job, and then if you're comfortable with somebody, let them be around you, let them be a part of it, but keep that shit a one-person job, because as soon as they dip out, nothing changes and you can focus on yourself again. But it's hard. It's easier said than done, but that's the issue. What's up, Hypnotic? How you doing, dude?
Yo.
Oh, Hypnotic.
What's up?
666. See, we're all one part and part of God. So think of yourself for a second. How you're not perfect in your flaws and the bad things you've done. Now you expect someone else to be better than you. Yeah. It's hard to say.
That's the truth of it too, is that people are going to hurt you. The people that you love are going to hurt you. You're going to hurt them. You're going to fuck up, because none of us are perfect and we're trying our best not to, but it's going to happen. We're all working through our own shit too. Everybody has their baggage that comes with not even just past relationships, but with childhood and fucking whatever it is that you've lived through. Everyone's got something, and everyone's bringing some baggage and shit with them into their relationship, and they're always trying to just deal with it the best way that they know how. And sometimes it doesn't work out because of that, and sometimes it does. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I hold the unpopular opinion that love's not real. Sharon says, could you ever see you getting with Tiny? Tiny is married and lives 3,000 miles away.
That's
and
pretty
doesn't talk to me. So
That's pretty far.
No, I love Tiny. Tiny's my boy. But the issue is Tiny's very hyper focused on whatever she's doing, because that's just her personality. So no. I mean, that's not my goal. I would not do that. She's happy. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would love for her to come to one of my races and we fist bump and be bros again. That'd be fun. But it's kind of a hard thing.
See, Johan, here's the thing with that though too. And I don't think there's anything. Hey, what's up, Gabby? I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to be by yourself, but and this is for me personally, but also for you, because I love you, Johan. I think you're fucking awesome. I wouldn't want someone to do it out of fear. If you want to be alone because you legitimately like being alone and you're comfortable that way and you're happier that way, I think that's great, and you should do it, and you should do that, but not because you're afraid.
Yeah. It's hard to say. I can turn my emotions off like with a click of a button. Like it's a weird mental button. But some people will call it repression. I disagree. Because it doesn't come back to bite me. Because repression is something that you repress something and then it comes back tenfold later. It never comes back for me. I'm really good at putting all of that focus that I had on maybe a person, diverting it into another stream, and it makes me more successful in whatever I divert it to. That's usually what I do.
That's good.
I don't get bent out of shape. I don't lay in bed and cry. That's never been. Even when my ex-wife left, the day she left, I had a girl come over and she sat on my face, and I started writing music, and I started looking for another job. I just went really, really hard in the other direction, and started YouTube and all that because of her. Like, that's why I say I thanked my ex-wife the first time I saw her, like, in a long time, because I was like, thanks. I'm so thankful that you like did what you did, because obviously it's what she needed to be happy. It's obviously what I needed to be happy because it didn't work out and it wouldn't work out today now. But it made it to where I learned how to reach for the fucking stars and everything I do. Where otherwise I was just trying to live for her when I was with her. Now, if I brought somebody else in, I'm still doing all the shit I'm doing, but also have another person there like that I can, lean on, right?
Yeah.
Instead of just putting everything to the wayside and just doing whatever.
Yeah, and look, sometimes when things end, it seems like the worst thing in the world at the time, but it ends up being great.
Yep. Faith Thomas says I'm alone, not because I'm afraid, but you try living with Asperger's. One of my friends has Asperger's and he's married.
Oh.
But he is strange. But he's fun. He's a good dude. He just got Asperger's. I guess it depends on how like advanced the Asperger's is. Sometimes I guess it can be pretty rough. It depends. Now, if you're hot though, so here's a good example. If you're a hot ass chick and you got autism or Asperger's, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You gonna get dick down, baby. Get on it, doggone it. You gonna get dick down. Like I know plenty of women that are autistic and they're hot and they're like, I'll just start an OnlyFans. I don't give a fuck about nothing because they're autistic and they just bring the money in. Look at my asshole. It's hilarious. They don't care. It's fun. Okay. Fucking Mint does that. Dude, Mint put that shit on her Instagram. And I'm like,
Mint is the best.
Shit about, haha, here's my vagina. I'm like, oh my God, you're wild as hell, girl.
Fuck yeah. Good for her.
She's fun. I like her. Thank you, Dan, for your red boy. We're 300 away from Fight Milk. We got about 15 minutes left. A little bit of a shorter show tonight because I'm dying. And I got to get up early and drive to the team shop and drop off a steering box.
Ooh.
Because I ain't driving no 16-1 on a damn short track.
Fancy.
I'll put the bitch in myself. It's three bolts and 2 lines that come off of it. You just take the steering shaft on, pop it back on, put your 3 bolts on, your send and receive line and your steering shaft and pour some fluid in it. You're done. It's easy. Super easy. Women, I can turn my feelings off in a heartbeat, but not with friends, Reese. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, sure. Friends are different though.
Friends are I totally get that too, actually, Reese, because friends are, it's a different level of connection, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. Billy says, do you think you'll be at Montsuri? I would like to. If they do the YouTube corner, yeah, I will. But I'm not going to just like randomly go out there for no reason. If they say, hey, you want to come out here and we'll give you a room like every year. I'm not saying I'm entitled. I'm saying if they want me to come, even if they didn't provide me a room and they just wanted me to be at the YouTuber corner and have like my own YouTuber spot. Yeah, I'm totally cool with that. That'd be fun. But I'm not going to fly out there to like go to the con unironically because I don't really care for cons. I don't need to see the dragon dildos again. Or another Toyota Supra with a wrap on it with anime girls. I don't really care. But I love the cons themselves. So I think I like being there and being a guest. I think that's fun. Faye says, what team do you drive for? I'm driving for Wayne Peterson, Pensacola next weekend, and Talladega. I'm driving for Fast Track Motorsports in the Frog car. So, and then all of it will be announced. So as soon as my sponsorship details are finalized here in the next week, hopefully, the entire year will be scheduled, and I'll put it on like locals or something, or I'll put it on Twitter, locals. I'll put it on everything, and I'll put my entire schedule, what team I'm driving for, and all that. It's just you have to have all the money up front before you can schedule stuff. You can't just like schedule shit. So once I get all my sponsorship stuff lined out, which should be in the next week or so, I will sign a deal full time with maybe 2 teams and then run 2 different teams. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know yet. Anyways, God, there's a hair in my Jesus.
I hate that. I hate it when there's something in your eye and you can't get it out. Yeah. You're like looking in the mirror and you can't see it anywhere. That's one thing that drives me like crazy.
Yeah, I completely agree. Make sure you guys do me a favor and like the show, please. Like the show. Get on it, doggone it. Stop being bitches. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are goated as hell. Love you. You good. You good people. We made it. We were close. We were 300 away from Fight Milk on a Saturday.
Y'all are absolutely incredible. What a night.
So I started watching Reservation Dogs.
I recommended that. Dude, that show's so fucking good.
It is how you do a modern show.
Yes.
Because the thing is, there's characters that will try to almost as if they're bringing in they're trying to bring in the diversity kind of like whatever bullshit into it. and the characters shoot it down so fast, and it makes me laugh. It's like they don't take it too seriously, like Zia said. So
That's exactly what it is. They don't take themselves seriously. It's just really fun. The characters are fun. It's well written and it's funny.
yeah, like there's this one character named Cheese, and every time he's my least favorite character, but every time he's kind of getting better though.
Cheese grows on you, but
Yeah,
yeah,
he
every
does.
time he
Yeah.
introduces himself and he goes, "Hi, I go by he, him pronouns." You're like, "Shut up, Cheese."
Yeah, that's the funny thing is he does it every time he introduces himself to whatever a new character, and I'm always like, oh fuck this guy. But like in like season 2, he goes to like this it's like a halfway house, like a juvenile facility for halfway house like kids, and he just like black kids like looking at him and like walks up to him and he's like, "Hey, my name's Cheese. I go by he, him," and the black guy's like, "Shut your ass up."
Yeah, it was
And
really
he's like,
funny.
"Oh, okay." It is hilarious. And when they talk about native culture, like Native American culture, like they're so over the top. It's like the white man, he stole all of our land. They were greedy as fuck. And then like some other character will talk about how it's like, well, didn't they buy it for like nothing? Technically, doesn't that make you the greedy ones? And they're like, shut up. And they won't even acknowledge it. It's hilarious. And then
There's the spirit guide guy who's just always goes,
Yeah.
he's making the noises.
it's funny because he's like from like the Native American times. He's a spirit god from back in the day, and he's riding on his horse and he's got all of his like Indian stuff on, and he'll be like, you need to do this and this and this, and the kid's like, okay, like it will like kind of push back, and he's like, listen here, you little fucker. It's like what? The Indians just say, listen here, you little fucker, from like back in the day. It's funny. He's my favorite character by far.
Yeah, him, and I like Bear too. I think Bear's fun because he's just kind of trying to figure his shit out. He's trying to figure his life out, and he's not really annoying a lot of the time. I do like Cheese does grow on you though. I do like Cheese after a while.
Yeah, Willie Jack's easily my favorite character.
Willie Jack is great.
Yeah, her and Jackie. They're my favorite character because Jackie's just like a dumb bitch. But that being said, show's good, and every time they do have people that are like overly like native, like they're acting like way like super like over the top, like culture, and we got to stay true to our culture. They're always outed in the episode for being like a dumbass, and they're always outed for being like capitalistic and just trying to make money.
Yes. Yep.
Like there's this one girl and she's like, you talking about her culture and blah blah blah, and like always listening to your spirit, blah, blah, and using all the lingo. And this girl's like, oh, so like which reservation did you grow up on? And she's like, oh, I'm actually from the Bay Area. And
Yes.
like, but my spirit is from this random ass location. And she's just like, follow me on Instagram. Like
that was so funny.
She's just using the fact that she has Native American heritage to like claim that she has culture and like try to get a following and clout online for it. And that's kind of how all the characters are that are overtly culture, like in the culture. And
the rest are all just trying to fucking make a living and
exactly
live their life.
They're just trying to survive like paycheck to paycheck. They could give two shits about this like arbitrary culture stuff. And that's what makes the show kind of fun, because it's like what it would be like in real life. The name of the show is called Reservation Dogs. And
I love the cop too. He's always like, it's organic.
It's organic. Yeah. He gets like super high on acid and he's tripping fucking
balls. That was a great episode.
Great. Yeah.
Oh, and then the fucking junkyard dude, the dude who owns the junkyard.
Yeah,
who's
they
a
both
white
get
guy,
tripped.
Gets all high and he keeps acting like he's like a fucking Native American dude, but he's just this white dude who's like real hippie-ish.
Yeah. One of my favorite scenes that I feel like you probably miss sometimes, probably when you play through, is there's a scene where Willie Jack's like hunting in the forest, and she's hunting with her uncle or her dad or whatever, and like these white people walk by that like own the land, and you can barely hear what they're saying, and it's the funniest shit in the world when you hear what they're saying. Like turn that shit up and they'll be walking by and she's like, oh god, it's the guys that own the land, and it's two white guys and they're literally just saying one word phrases. They're like, taxes, no, them damn minorities.
I did not catch that.
Yeah, the Dow. Like Dow's down. Gays. Yeah, and it's like stock market. They're just saying words like stock market, gays, minorities, like just walking through they're like not saying anything. They're just saying one word phrases and it's the funniest shit because they're just like old white people. So like taxes. Gays, minorities. Just one word phrases. So funny. So I really enjoyed that. Lex Luthor says my son and I were extras in the last season. Son is
Oh,
They
that's
legit
awesome.
filmed them here on the OK and Tribal Land. Yeah, dude.
That's awesome. I
Dude,
love that.
I have been in so many tribal areas lately that I feel like I almost like the culture as much as Mexicans, but I don't think I do because you can't beat Mexico. I feel like Mexico is like Native American culture times 1,000.
Here's the thing with
And
Mexico.
even more redneck.
They have the food, the Mexican
Oh,
food.
yeah,
That really
fuck.
like puts them over
That
so
is.
many because it's so fucking good.
I think it speaks to me because it's trailer parky. So if you take Native American culture and then you put it all in a trailer park, that's Mexicans.
And you know what, that actually makes sense because if you
Yeah.
think about their food, it's a lot of the same stuff. They just make it in a bunch of different ways, but
And
it's
put
all
cheese on
fucking. It's all fucking delicious.
And put cheese on it.
So
Like
goddamn good.
I grew up in the trailer park, so I feel like it speaks more to me.
I can see that a little bit. Same sort of thing in Hawaii. Hawaii's so fucking ghetto. We eat so much spam. I love it.
So I was in Oklahoma, or not Oklahoma. Shit, I was in Arizona for a while, for like 4 days, and I drove through Arizona and all the way back through Arizona, just in this desert, and it was really cool. And there's just like RVs, like thousands of RVs, just randomly all spread across the plains, just RVs, man, everywhere. So that was funny to see. And also, I was in Sonora, California. I stayed on a reservation for a few days, and it was nice. We just got liquor, and we sat in this lobby of this hotel because it was really nice. Like the lobby of the hotel looked like the Spencer Mansion from Resident Evil 1.
Ooh.
And we just sat in this lobby beside a fire. Me, Cecil, Ass Girl, and Lulu. Not Lulu. That's the name of a cat. I'm babysitting. It's named Juju. Yeah, there's a cat. I'm babysitting a cat named Lulu right now.
Oh, that's really cute. Let me see this cat. Where's the cat? You holding out on the cat on me?
She crazy as fuck. She's a little bitty skinny black cat, but she's like 18 years old. She's old, and she has that condition where she's like her gyroscope's fucked up, so she walks so stupid and it's hilarious. So she flips back and forth when she walks.
I had this cat that I rescued, like this kitten that I rescued when I was a kid with my auntie. We found her at the dump. We were taking trash out, and there was this kitten. And we rescued this kitten. We had to clean it up. Its tail was pointing one way, and its neck was stuck this way. It like couldn't straighten its neck to look like straight.
No.
So its neck was like this all the time. It was the happiest, most playful little kitten, but it would run into walls and furniture all the time because it couldn't see where it was going because its head was stuck like this. It was so cute. We named him Smelly Cat.
Smelly Cat. Rest in peace, Smelly Cat. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We got a few minutes left before we raid someone. Fucking goddamn Ethan taking all our viewers tonight, every damn night. Ethan, this dude streams 7 days a week. What the hell, Ethan?
Vince Skyver's
Take a damn break, Ethan, you bastard. Jesus, you taking all my boys from me. Not the super chats though. Super chats are crazy as fuck. Thank you guys so much for that.
Y'all are wild tonight. So amazing.
Darth Reven, I don't know if I read this one. It says, as someone who's married and divorced due to her cheating, it ain't worth it with the way divorce laws are. I agree.
Darth Reven, don't get me started.
Yeah. Wait, what? Anyways, thank you. I appreciate you, Darth Reven. Yeah, no thanks. Absolutely no thanks. My divorce was really easy. Like she left one day, and then she came over one day and said, "Hey, sign this." And I looked at it, and it was like, we are legally separating, divorce, and it was like all our assets have already been divided. And then
that's awesome.
That was it. That was the end of it.
That's so great.
It was easy. Mine was easy. I know it's not that way for everybody, but I got lucky in that aspect. So at least there's that. Oh, Smelly Cat. Make sure you guys like the stream. I appreciate you guys so much. We're almost to midnight. Oh my God. I feel like I didn't intend on going to midnight. Look, I've been trying, guys. I've been trying. I'm tired. I'm dead inside. It's just Monday we have Rosa Codal, which will be fun. Wednesday, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to do a hype stream for Pensacola.
Hell yeah.
And then I'll have a video coming out Tuesday, I think. Or tomorrow. Shit, I don't know. But I'm trying to get back on the horse, but it's really hard with racing, man. It's racing takes it out of you. You know? Is the DBD Dead by Daylight? Yeah, dude. So we talked about Dead by Daylight and how they put a monster in it called the Unknown, and then trans people like adopted it because it has a broken neck, and trans people are hyper crazy. Then I'm saying trans people generally, not trans people. Trans activists are hyper crazy about.
Yeah, I was gonna say trans activists. I bet you there's a bunch of trans people who could fucking care less, but it's just an interesting one because it's a real reach. They're really reaching to find ways to be upset and oppressed.
Yep, 100%. And they just see a dead, like an unknown monster that has a contorted neck, and they thought that was a reference to trans people killing themselves. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people, man? Jesus Christ, they're crazy as fuck. I'll never understand it, but hey, man. Thank you, Bulldozer, over on Rumble and Mudbug. I appreciate you guys. We're gonna shout out all these red and pink boys real quick, and then we gotta do Naked Snake before we log off. But it's gonna be really, really interesting to see. Oh, my eye, boys, my eyes itchy as hell. Marion, I love you. I appreciate you so much. Billy Hatcher, I love you. Appreciate you so much. Smash Lines, I love you. Marion Holtzman again, I love you. Matthew Fortune, love you. Marion Holtzman again, I love you. Holy balls, boys. We're gonna be on the top 5 tomorrow. Dan A, I appreciate you. I love you.
Thank you, Dan.
Matt says the real story is funny as fuck. We talked about it for like 30 minutes earlier. It's just, I'm just recapping. The actual story, it's funny because there's a new character called the Unknown in Dead by Daylight. The Unknown steals the clothes or wears the clothes of the person it kills in game. So the screenshot that was captured was the Unknown, and it had like a tiny little like pink shirt on and like a wig. So it looked like a giant like masculine monster, but in girl clothing. Right. So, and also the voice actor happens to be a trans woman. So people saw that one image and they're like, wow, it's wearing girls' clothing and it has a contorted neck, like it hung itself. And they didn't even tell the trans actor about this, blah, blah, blah. And now everybody's mad at it. When in actuality, the Unknown is just a contorted, fucked up monster, and it wears the clothes of whatever character it has. So it has killed. So everybody immediately was like, oh, trans, it's about trans. And it's not. It's just they're fucking retarded. And they saw one screenshot and decided to like burn the world down because of the one screenshot.
No one ever does research.
No, Billy Hatcher. I don't forget it's the snake and Rainbow Knight. I know. I appreciate it.
Cannot forget Snick.
We did it, boys. We killed him. Let me get everything ready over here. On the thing, the redirect. The drunken peasants. No, what am I doing? Don't do that. Fuck. B. Hey, a hot goth girlfriend is here. Halo Millennium's playing Dead by Daylight. Trans actors just wanted more money by trying to sue them. Of course. I mean, look, the reason these things continue to occur is because it's profitable. The reason a black dude will act fucking insane because of being asked for an ID for a traffic stop is because he is aware that the culture around, or the like society and the media and the culture around that certain thing might end up result in him getting hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Or, well, whatever.
And with like, look, and I'm not saying like there's any reason to do or to not do it, but that's the motivation behind it. It's profitable. It's profitable to do these things. It's profitable to say you're a trans. Look, there are currently people right now that are like 35-year-old men, and they are small streamers or small creators or whatever, and they could quite literally put on makeup and shave their 5 o'clock shadow and put on a wig and come out as trans on Twitter, and everybody will share it and like it and freak the fuck out. And they'll be like, oh my God. And then they'll suddenly be famous. It is profitable. It just is.
Is that what I should do instead of getting bigger boobs? I should have cut them off. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me?
You would have blown up. Yeah, for sure.
God damn it.
But it would have been cringy.
No, I can't. Look, I'm trying to get rid of my boobs. I went as big as I could go on this frame. That's crazy town.
Yeah. So that's the whole point. It's as long as it's profitable to do certain things, people will continue to do them. There's no way you can change it. And it's profitable. It just is. I mean, fucking look at the whole shit with Chris from the Mr. Beast like channel. Came out as trans randomly, and that's all anybody talked about for like 2 months.
Yeah, but I feel like it's cool. It's a thing for a minute with this nude cycle, so you fucking explode for a second, and then I already forgot about that guy. Does anyone still think about him?
We all forgot about him, but everybody knows who he is now.
That's true, I guess. But still, it's come and gone. It's over. A weird thing to care about.
I agree, but some people want to get that spice. They want to get that fucking. They want to get that that pool, and that you'll see it with other creators, especially young creators like on Twitch and Kick. they'll like go and like fist fight random people in the streets and get arrested just so they can like pop off on Twitter for a second. How many times have you seen I Show Speed or that one dumbass kid that looks like a I forget his name, but he's like this little soft faced kid with curly shit hair, and he has like a giant bodyguard that walks around with him, and he like acts like he's gonna beat people up over and over, and then if they like are aggressive at all, the bodyguard will like grab him and like fucking throw him or punch him. Like, so he literally, his content is him being aggressive and trying to provoke people so they can get beat up by his bodyguard. He's being sued by like multiple people for this.
What a jackass.
But he does it because he's in the news cycle every day. And let's be completely honest, in 2 or 3 years, he'll win a Streamer of the Year award.
Why do we fucking God, my brain is shutting down because I'm tired. Why do we promote this behavior?
It's easy. We could do it right now. I could do it right now. I could become an IRL streamer, and I could, with my like small following now, I could transfer that over to IRL streaming, and I could go to bars and I could fist fight people, and I would be in the news cycle every day. I might die, but I'll become hyper famous for a second. I Show Speed. I mean, he's done all. He would catch his room on fire, fucking set off bombs in his house, blow shit up. Tell women that he's gonna grape them to their face, do all this shit to try to be in the news cycle. He stole millions of dollars from people through a shell company where he himself would copyright strike people on their channel to get their revenue for any time they mentioned him in any video or showed a clip from anything he did. He would copyright strike them through a shell company and take all the revenue. He made millions of dollars doing that.
Jesus Christ. He
did the grape thing to the woman's face, which Mick Stellar, I agree, it's kind of funny, but you know, let's think about it from the current society view. He's done all these hyper fucked up things, and 6 months later, won Streamer of the Year on stage, like on TV. People will continue to do it as long as it's profitable. That's why these people do it. Fucking that one dumbass guy that everyone says they hate, but he's like hyper famous and been kicked off every streaming platform. He does it because he's hyper famous because of it. I forget his name. He's another dude that looks like he's 5'6" and wants to get pegged.
I feel like I never see any of these guys. Thank God. It's not anything I ever want to watch or spend my time fucking with, but I never hear about it. There's all so many of them.
It's all very, very cringe. Onision. It's not Onision. Onision is not famous nor relevant at all, and no one like cares about him at all. A lot of people don't even know who you're talking about. I'm talking about people that are quite literally in the news cycle on Twitter every single day for like slapping someone or getting slapped or approaching Donald Trump in the street or blah, 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 doing all the same shit.
I was wondering about that, Mick Stellar, the Japan guy. What was it? One of the Paul brothers? The ones that went over there?
Paul brothers. Yeah. Yeah, that one of the Paul brothers like filmed like a person hanging in this Japanese suicide forest.
Yeah. I think that was.
Yeah. And people have caught on. People catch on to things, right? So when everybody was starting panel shows, within 6 months, every channel had a panel show.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I remember I started one because I was watching, I think Yellow Flash was doing one. And I liked it. So I was like, I'm going to do Camel Cast. Oh, yeah. And D-Day Cobra started doing Cobra Cast to make fun of like Tim Pool or something. And I was like, I'm going to start Camel Cast as a joke. And it worked out really well. And I continue to do it. And then everyone, like now every single channel has like 5 panel shows. And I'm like terrified that we're at the end of that like trend because like I enjoyed it. I enjoy talking to people. And I think it's kind of on its way out. Or people are becoming hyper focused on it, and people only want to watch like 1 or 2 shows that they prefer. So it's like whittling down like certain channels and lifting up other channels. So that people follow the trends, and people are seeing that all they have to do is like go start a fight in public on an IRL stream, and they're going to be famous, and they continue to do so.
Yeah.
So nothing we can do about it except hope that I think people that go out and assault people or get assaulted or provoke people should be banned immediately on streaming platforms.
Also agreed. Instead of banning people for saying certain words.
Yeah, zero tolerance policy. If you go out in public and you start trying to fist fight people, you're banned, perma-banned forever. And every platform should have that, because all you're doing is encouraging violent behavior of people that could probably get killed. And the more you do it, the more people are going to, or the more you reward it, more people will do it. There's that guy in the UK that gets arrested all the time because he just goes in people's houses and like will run around their house.
Yeah, I heard about that one. And then he did some fake shitty apology video where he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I did that." He's so lucky that that wasn't happening here in this country in some states,
Well,
like
that's
like
because
Alabama,
Utah.
for example.
That's because it's the UK. If somebody ran in my house with a hoodie on, like kicked my door in and started running around my house and screaming, I have two 12 gauges, and I know where but I would run and grab my 12 gauge, and as soon as I had him on crosshairs, I'd blow him in half.
And in your state, you would have the right to do that. It would be perfectly acceptable for you to do that within the law.
I wouldn't even have to fill out a police report.
Yeah.
That's how it works in Alabama.
Yeah.
Which is why that doesn't happen in Alabama, by the way. There's a reason why it's happening in the UK and not Alabama, because you'll get sawed in half with a damn AR-15 in Alabama. So, although I wouldn't say use an AR-15, I'd use a 12 gauge all day, because then you ain't gonna miss, and they're not gonna survive it either. Yeah, Kyler Quinn. I have no idea how to turn on the super chat locks. I don't even know what it is. Zia has hers turned on, and I don't think she turned them on.
I did not turn them on. I think they just automatically were on, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's in beta, and I'm not part of the beta.
Oh, is that what it is? I'm just one of the people they selected at random. That makes sense.
Yeah, because I see people with it and without it, and I don't know where to turn it on at. So
gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah.
I wish I could figure it out, but I'm a bitch apparently and can't figure it out. So, anyways, let's hit some Naked Snake and get the hell off here. I have a video coming out either tomorrow or Tuesday. So don't forget it. It's gonna be really, really cool. Don't miss the video. I'm excited for it. And don't forget to like the stream. Have a good ass time. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man. And we'll be back Monday and Wednesday, of course. And then I will not be streaming next Saturday because I will be racing finally, officially in my first ARCA race. Took too long, I know. But we're doing it, boys. Cam's too alpha for the beta. So don't forget. God, my nose is killing me today, boys. I need to take some meds. I need the meds, man. Like bad. Oh my God. Anyways. Oh my God, I'm so tired of being alive. My nose is getting me. I'm gonna mute my mic. Don't forget, I was on Open Bar with Drinker the other day. The replay will probably be out tomorrow, if it's not already out yet. Let me look. Hey, there I am. No Black Zombies. No Black Zombies. There's clips from it, but I don't see the main edition. Yeah, there's clips from it already, but there's not any. The full podcast is not out yet. But there's clips of it. So subscribe to Critical Drinkers After Hours to see that podcast. It's a lot of fun. We had a lot of people on it, so it was really, really fun. Don't forget. And also, if you're going to be in Pensacola, please let me know. If you don't want to let me know, get a garage pass in Pensacola so you can come see me. That's going to be a lot of fun. Please don't miss it. If you have a normal pass, you probably won't see me. But if you get a garage pass, you will see me. Granted, you also might see me regardless, because usually at short tracks, they'll let people come into the infield, or not the infield, but they'll let them come on track for like an autograph thing. But I don't know how ARCA works. I know that they do it in the big ARCA stuff if you have a garage pass, but this is a short track ARCA race, so I don't know how close it will be. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's gonna be interesting. I'm excited. So, and also you can watch it on Flow Racing. I think it'll be live streamed on Flow Racing, and of course it'll be on, if you have the Flow Racing channel, it'll be on Flow Racing. And then we'll be back at Talladega on Fox Sports 1, April 20th. We're locked in on owners' points. They don't do qualifying at Talladega because Talladega is a big and hairy. It's a big ass track, man. So they don't do qualifying. So we just start the race. So that'd be fun. What place do you think you'll get at Pensacola? My goal is a top 15. That would be a really solid first ARCA start. I'm just trying to bring the car home and be safe. I think a top 10 is very possible because my entire career is short track racing. A lot of these people racing, this is their first short track race. So I think we could probably do pretty well. I think there's going to be around 26 cars. So it's going to be the biggest field I've ever been in. It's in a short track. They don't start that many cars at a short track because short tracks are tiny. So I think there'll be about 26. Oh, Jesus, Zia, put those away. So yeah. Top 15 is the short goal. The top 10 is the stretch goal. Thank you, Mick. Make sure you guys watch it. It's going to be fun. Oh, man. My nose. Zendaya is mid. I can't believe this tweet's got almost 1,000 likes. It's hilarious.
Killing it, my friend.
Almost 1,000 damn likes. It's freaking crazy. Can you believe that shit? Okay. David Fran says, "Is it true that during a crash you release the will to prevent arm fractures?" It is for some people. It's not a thing you have to do. The reason I say that is because the reason they do it in modern like cup series is because they use racket pin steering like boxes, and they're very violent. In a normal steering box situation, you don't. But a lot of people will, but you don't. You really have to. They do it in Formula One and IndyCar because those, like I said, it's the same type of steering setup. It's really violent when it kicks back. It'll break your thumbs. Like Gen 6 and lower stock cars, they use such a high steering ratio box that it doesn't really affect it too much. Oh, look, it's Svetlana. I'll be there in Pensacola. Where do I buy garage passes? Look on the website. Can't find anything. Look on the ARCA website. I'll find them for you. DM me. I'm pretty sure you DM me somewhere, but I'll find them for you. Let's do Naked Snake, bitches.
Svetlana is ready.
My nose. 282 in a row, I think. I think that's right. 283 maybe. Thank you guys so much for getting us here again. Oh, and it's the 19th in a row for Camel Thoughts. 19th in a row. Can you believe it? Wow. Amazing.
Ow. That hurts. They're not ready to jiggle that much.
They're really close together. I like it.
Yeah, that's what happened when I fixed them.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate you. It's that time again, boys. Get ready. I love you. I'm going to take my headset off. Here we go. Need to get some healthy, warm soup. Oh, my God, bro.
That actually sounds nice.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Hell yeah. What kind of soup? I don't know. Has no time what kind of soup. I sang once. I won't put y'all through that again.
I'm searching and I'll melt into you.
All right. Here we go, boys. Get on it, doggone it. Let's go.
But you're so supreme. Not for honor, but for you.
Oof. In my time, there been nobody else. This is the first time I've seen them out. Look how big they are. Jesus.
They're fucking huge.
It's the way I fly to you. Look at that.
They're even bigger like that.
That's an improvement, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
In a dream, snake eater. Here we go, boys. You ready? Here we go, boys. Let's do this.
Someday you feed on a tree frog. It's a trial to survive.
Oh my God. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. I give my life. Not for honor, but for you. Look at them boobies, bro. In my time. So symmetrical.
Pushed together so nicely.
Look at that. Perfectly crafted like a McDouble at McDonald's, bro. Jesus.
My
Amazing.
surgeon did a good job. He did a good job.
Thank you guys so much. We're still in a dream, bros. Let's go. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. 283 times in a row. Can you believe it? Amazing.
You guys are so awesome. So awesome.
Thank you, guys. Love you. Appreciate you. Get on it, doggone it. Here we go. Ugh,
Bless you.
that got me. Got me good. I sneezed so hard at the end there. Thank you guys. Oh my God, it's getting me. I appreciate you guys so much for all the love and support. Make sure you subscribe to Zia. I know Sonia's putting her link every 2 seconds,
Sonia's the bestest.
but subscribe to her.
The bestest.
She does a show on Monday called no, she does a show on Tuesday called Zia Next Tuesday.
Zia next Tuesday.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
She's almost to 8,000 subs.
Getting there. I stream in tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, my snack stream, and I'm gonna finish from Slosher. Did I show you what Slosher sent?
Nope.
Did I?
Nope. Show it, damn it. Oh, the body logo. Okay.
I'm gonna finish it. I did the body on last Tuesday. I'm gonna finish the head on tomorrow when I eat snacks.
Amazing. Rock on, dude. We will not be streaming next Saturday. We might be streaming Sunday if Zia's down for it. But I'll be racing at Pensacola at night on Saturday. Ain't no in hell. But I will be home on Sunday. I'm gonna drive drive straight home after the race because it's only 5 hours.
Sorry, I'm smooth.
So we'll see. Look at how cute he is. It looks like a little crab.
He's so cute. He needs a little head.
Oh,
So we're gonna work on his head tomorrow.
Work on the head game.
I'm like so excited about
So make sure you watch my first ARCA race, Fine Flow Racing. It'll be on there. And then Sunday I'll probably do a stream with Zio Sunday. So, but after her stream.
Always down. Always down. Look.
What is that? Is that Bulbasaur? What is that?
No, it's flowers. They're like little. They're flowers and little cacti. They're little cacti. Well, I like Zia in hell.
Yeah, you know what you should do? You should like do a gothic stream where you fucking have like black eyeliner on and like fucking pale ass makeup and just like dark bullshit on.
I have black makeup.
There you go. Easy.
I like this.
Tristan said Zia's a 10. Hey, by the way, Tristan, I put, do you hear this, Tristan?
Why are we still here?
But you never you lied to me. You lied to me. I took the time to do the thing.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
I was so surprised that you betrayed me.
Betrayed.
Why have you betrayed me? Like the Dark Brotherhood guy. Why have you betrayed me? From Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
Yeah.
Can't believe you did this to me, Tristan. All right. So we're going to raid. Let me make sure he's still alive before I say this. I sometimes fuck up. You can always raid Ethan because he's always live. Dude, he does it, dude. He has a work ethic from it. How did this start? Ethan streams almost 7 days a week. And I don't know how he went from streaming not at all really to streaming 7 days a week.
Good for him.
It's crazy, man. I was like, Jesus, he is the work ethic of a freaking man. I can't do it. Now, granted, if I wasn't racing, I think I'd pop it up to 4 streams.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like you do a fair amount. I stream 5 days a week, and then I'll try to hop on streams when I can.
Yeah,
like other ones.
Yeah. He's good. EBS is a good dude. Thank God for that, man. Thank God for the car that we're driving at Talladega. It's the frog car. If you guys don't know, Ethan Van Sciver did a crowdfunding event to get me sponsored for Talladega. It went hyper well. It went better than anyone ever expected. So we will be racing this car at Talladega. The wrap is already made. The wrap is already printed. The car is already built. They're putting the wrap on in like a week and a half. And then I will do a reveal. I'll do a reveal of the car. I'm going to probably fly to the shop and do a reveal in person. I think that'd be really cool.
That's so awesome.
It looks fucking cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, that looks so cool. And
it'll be fast because we're gonna have a fast ride. We're gonna have a fast ride at Talladega. So thank you guys so much for supporting that. And I still have one sponsorship portion on the car, which it's crazy to even think this, but I have one left for the whole year. Everything else has been bought out for the whole year. But I have one left for the whole year, and of course single events. If you have a business or a YouTube channel or anything, DM me and we can make it happen. We've already done it with a ton of people this year, and it helps me a lot, obviously. So get on it, doggone it. Let's raid Ethan. Tell him Camelot raid in the chat. Give him some love, and I'll see you guys Monday, and of course see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye, everybody, bitches.